Okay, so we get a Pirk. Did I push here? No, that's not good, I think. Yeah, I don't want to take as he can take here. But I could maybe push it. I take here and I have some pressure against this guy. Then I guess I'll take here maybe, or do I just want to wait a bit? Yeah, I think so. Because maybe that's... Oh, that's so stupid. And that's actually a full piece. That's so... I don't understand how you can miss something like that, because that's so basic. I can't take here as it takes back here and I'm down a piece, and if I take here it's just a take here and I'm down a piece. I think I'm gonna continue it though and just play very aggressive. But I'm not sure what's the best continuation then. I think I'll take here. And now I think I can take here, because if he takes here, it was protected, but then I can take here in the meantime. So I'll just bring all these pieces up, try to create some scary attack. If I push, takes. How dangerous is that? If I then bring the queen, but then bishop jumps back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try it anyway. And that's interesting, but couldn't I just take here now? No, due to this move. Okay, so I guess I take here. Oh, maybe I did this very well, because now I can't take here or here, as I'll drop my queen. Now I tried mate in one, so I think he must go here. Maybe this could work. Okay, but now I can't castle, that's annoying. Yeah, but this piece is hanging, so I'm kind of back in it now. That's the queen, now I'm winning, except for the clock. But at least I managed to make a comeback. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll just take care. Still have some pressure against this thing too. Does it work to do some kind of tactics? No castle possible, unfortunately. Like sacking here, I don't think it's gonna work. I'll just take it. It'll be up quite a bit of material. Maybe I should have just taken. I want to go here now. If he keeps checking, I'll just go over here. Okay, let me take. 20 seconds left. This king is in trouble now. Maybe I can go here though. Maybe make my queen move. Now I threaten mate in one. I'm not sure I can stop it. Okay, now we can't go here, of course. Don't think he can stop it now. Only like sacrifice the rooks. Okay, he could stop it. But for how long? Maybe for a while. But I'll win here at least. I think I'll just trade there. At least trade off all his pieces so I can win it. Or that I don't lose sometime. But I should be able to pre-move this thing. Yeah, 6 seconds. It's only make a new queen or rook, put it here, and then do the staircase thing. this is not gonna go well, I guess. Hello, Strider. Do you have a Discord? I have a promote yourself arena. Yeah, that's cool. My username on Discord is the same as here on... oh, sorry, I'm gonna switch to view. It's the same as here on chess.com or Twitch or anything else for that matter, Mr. Kingsack. So do you have a link for Discord? Yeah, I can send it to you afterwards, I guess. Or you could just... I mean, my name is Mr. Kingsack. I don't have a link to the Discord here. Okay, maybe that wasn't the normal move. I played a bit quick here. Now, I can try to check it out after the game here, Strider. But yeah, I appreciate that. I think I misplayed this somehow, but I hope it's alright. Even though these kind of central pawns are a bit far away from each other. But we'll see. This pawn could of course also get weak. Just castle and get that king nice and safe. Why did your parents name you that way? Are you talking to me? What should I say? I think I misunderstood if you thought my normal name was Mr. Kingsack. Yeah, maybe I said that was my name everywhere, but that was a bit of an exaggeration. But everywhere related to this streaming thing, at least. Okay, maybe that just stopped. I really wanted to win this pawn, but seems like it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I should try to develop some pieces. Maybe I'll just go here for now. Yeah, but this didn't turn out too well. I think I must take now, because if I move it, there's this discovery. So maybe it will be possible to just take here. I don't know if I've played against a titled player before on chess.com. I have actually played against a GM in real life, in a Blitz game though, at least. At least it's those 2 seconds increments, so that's something. Even though I'm a bit down on time, but shouldn't flag at least. But low time could still create some serious issues. The material is equal though, so that's at least something. I think I'll just go here. Bit worried about my central pawns, but they aren't threatened at the moment at least. I don't really threaten this pawn yet either though. And I don't really see how I can change that fact. Why not take the pawn? Win the queen? Yeah, but this guy is protecting. If we are talking about the same thing. Okay, this is gonna mess up my pawns, but I think I'm at the point... No, it's not, of course. As the queen must take first. That's gonna drop the queen, and that's not gonna happen. So, but maybe knight here now is really gonna create some issues. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have moved the bishop out. Maybe I wanted to be able to move the knight back here for support. I could play g4, trying to chase that knight away, but I guess maybe just this move comes down. So just... No, I can't... Yeah, okay, maybe. It's not tempting to play... What should I do with my knight? I'm sorry, I'm just like talking in half sentences now, but I feel like I'm under some pressure here. I think I just tried to re-maneuver this knight somewhere better. I can't. Well, what? Isn't that knight just dropping? Now, of course, it's protected, but it's no mate at least. But now it's a mate threat, so I should really deal with that immediately. I could push here, but it kind of weakens the dark squares. I think I must do it though. But of course, this is far from ideal. This pawn is dropping. And yeah, I don't have too much positive things to say about my position here. Should be expected though against this kind of a position. So I'm down a pawn, but I think that's not the main issue. My king is kind of weak. It could. I mean, I'm not sure there's anything direct though. Time situation is a bit bad, but my opponent is starting to get low on time as well. And yeah, we'll see. Okay, how dangerous is that? Yes, I want to just bring my queen a bit more over to the defense. Maybe the big... Okay, let me just try to go here. Maybe try create some counter threats. I mean, they are probably not gonna work, but can I take her now? Probably not. Yeah, that's a pin. That's unfortunate. Ooh, good move. Good move. Yeah, this kind of didn't go. Oh, there I dropped. And my last piece. Well, I have my queen, but I think this is resign time. So there's that. You want another one? Yeah. I'm sure it's gonna go so much better with the black pieces. No, you played very well. I didn't really feel I had any chance there. But at least I didn't like lose immediately. So let's play the petrol and see how that is. Place this line, which could kind of bring in a lot of action. Maybe we'll castle to different sides, maybe not. Still possible for both players to castle both ways. Yeah, GG. I think I'll just go here. Kind of like castling the same way here as my opponent does. So we'll see, but of course not at all costs. I think I just make both possibilities possible for now. Not sure if I should trade off here. I think I'll not do it. I'm not really sure if this is good for me either. If that happens, I'm pretty sure both of us will castle queenside though, because then white is kind of weak in this safe king, but also these pawns are gonna make my king kind of in some danger. Maybe I should have gone here first, just to block this one. Alright. Now I have a choice to make. Do I also want to castle queenside? Because if not, I should actually just start rushing up these pawns immediately. Create a threat there. But I think I'll just castle queenside. Need to be a bit careful so this bishop can't go here. Okay, that's no issue anymore. Or yeah, something about pinning here. Hello, Fritz Koala. How are you? I think I just take it for now. For now may not be the best word about taking it, as I can't untake it later. Yeah, I'll castle queenside because it looks alright for now. I'm gonna move king here as soon as I can. And I think maybe this position is alright for now, but still a lot of play left, of course. I'm actually a bit up on time though in this one. So that's always nice. Yeah. My king is in some sort of trouble with both these powerful pieces. Maybe the queen can get... Yeah, that's just a mate in 1 threat, or actually a mate in 2 threat. And it's not that easy to stop, actually. I think I must go here, but that's also kind of bad. Maybe this was just way too scareful to get into. I could maybe try going here, but it doesn't really seem to work. And it seems very scary to allow the queen to get here. Maybe it's a forced mate no matter what I do. So of course, if I have to, I'm gonna play this move. But I would really... I think it's really worth the time to consider something else. Yeah. Alright, the mate on c2 is also possible. Thank you for the follow, a German brother. I appreciate that. Thank you. d5. Yeah, but I think this is coming so fast. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this without dropping all my time at least. And hello, True Shinobi. How are you? Oh, well, I guess I have to say thank you for missing me, Fritz Koala. I appreciate you're back. Oh, I just hung my queen. That was so stupid. I just thought like I had something going on down here. But yeah, that's just the game. Okay, thank you for the games. Yeah, we'll do one final one. And then I'll go... I think I'll try the vision thing after this. And then I'll go back to some tactics after that again. I'm just gonna try that vision thing. Not for too long. Your opponent is an FM. Yes, and he's actually watching. At least it was before the game started. So this is your chance to talk with an FM, everyone. This is the GM of Hearts. Hello, Nicola Drummer. How are you? Yeah, I think last time I pushed, but this is what I usually do. Or maybe not. I've just forgotten. Yeah, because not that pawn just dropped. Maybe that was the correct move. I just don't remember anymore. And this is like an opening I used to play, so I'm not sure why I don't remember it. But now this looks a bit stupid. Yeah, hey Nicola Drummer, how are you? Something went wrong here, but I think I should actually look at this after the game, because I should remember what I play in these openings, as it is kind of my usual openings. I kind of want to go here, but then I drop a pawn here in the center. Maybe I'll just go here first. So we'll see. Yeah, that supports this pawn, which I gave up, so silly. I mean, I could just take here at some point. Maybe that's gonna make things a bit easier at least. Let me just take it and see, even though I'm down a pawn. I don't think it's too bad left, and I feel like my king is decently safe for the moment at least. I don't think I want to trade off queens just to help this knight out, but I'm fine with the trade of queens when it happened that way. Okay, I kind of want to take here, but on the other hand, maybe I want to go here first. so that I could take here. Because if I just allow this, then may come, and then these pawns, they are a bit odd, but they are certainly hard to attack. So we'll see. And okay, maybe that's very annoying. But couldn't I just take it? I think I just tried to take it. Could he have missed that I have this? I mean, I don't think I should expect 2-3 guys to miss too much. But of course, if you want to win games, you kind of have to believe they can make mistakes. Because if not, it's not gonna go well. Of course, there's a lot of pressure here. So certainly not easy to handle this situation. I might not be able to for too long. So maybe, is it possible to maybe like go here and just... Yeah, that looks... I can't go here actually, because it takes... Okay, I could take with the knight, of course. Can't take with the pawn because of this. But now this, yeah. And it looks like I'm just gonna drop this pawn. So I was back at equal material for a little while there, but couldn't really hold on to it. I don't know if it was anyway. I think I'll just take here. And now should I go into the corner or a bit? I mean, I'm not really scared of getting mated anymore, so maybe I should go here. It is of course a bit more scary, but I want to keep my king a bit central too, as it's not that many pieces left. Well, I had to give the pawn back. Yeah, maybe it did. Yeah, let me just try to go here and double, and then we'll see. Yeah, maybe this will happen, and then okay, that didn't happen. I don't feel like I have any threats here, but for now my position is alright at least, even though I'm down a pawn. Maybe all the rooks will just get traded off soon, and then it won't be that much hope anymore. I think I just need to do something with my knight. I'm not really sure where I should bring it yet. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. That pawn could become very dangerous. Oh, and I'm low on time. But of course I get the increment, so that's at least something. Not sure if I should trade off the rooks here. I don't see how that can help me, as I am the down material. On the other hand, if I win back a pawn, then of course I'm probably happy with getting a bit closer to a draw. But I don't know how likely it is that I will win back a pawn. Yeah, let me just take. I guess I have to go here. This pawn looks so strong. I doubt I have much of a chance here. Okay, let me just try to go for a knight endgame and some drawing chances maybe. But I of course don't want to really trade off the last couple of pieces, because then I'm just going to be in a pawn down endgame, and I need to play quick now too. Rook d7 was good. I don't really have time to check my moves now, so that makes the possibility for a blunder very high. Yeah, this looks kind of unstoppable. One way at least to keep some hope, but probably I'm not gonna be able to hold on for long here. The king can't really improve itself. Maybe I can chase away the knight. That must be the only hope. But no way I'm gonna be able to stop these pawns. Yeah. This is really bad. Is it? Okay, it's mate. Yeah, GG NFChess. Thank you for the games. You absolutely crushed me. But it was fun to play against such a strong opponent. There are some different things. Let's try the coordinates first from white. So, okay, I guess I'll just click the square. Yeah. B5, C5, G3, D7, D2, F1, E5, F3, G8, H6, E1, B7, E3, H4, G1, F3, B5, H4, F1, C3, C2. It didn't even like register all my moves, but I didn't feel I was too fast at that one. And it was a bit of fun, but I think it's something you get kind of tired of soon. This is the kind of thing, I don't really think it improves your chess, but I think it might improve your ability to learn chess, because you're gonna get better at, for instance, reading chess books, because you are more easy to like visualize the squares and that kind of stuff. I'll try one more. C7, E4, F1, D2, A4, D7, D5. Oh, I kind of, the mouse kind of slipped away there. I wasn't even thinking wrongly. That's a kind of bitter, but oh, there I just, what did it say? G3? G4, H1, G6, G8, E1, E. Okay, that was much worse. Yeah, let's try with white or black. That's probably gonna be much worse. H6. Oh, and now it's for black, right? This is really confusing. I missed what it there. It says up there. That's good. D1, H3, E4, and now we switch the board around. This is so confusing. E3, and now we are black again. So B6, E8, E7, C7, E3, A3. Okay, 14. Yeah, it's fine when you are only white or black, but in those switches it gets really hard. So if any of you guys watching have tried this before, you could of course tell me your high scores, and I could see how good I am compared to you guys. And also, if you like my stream, you could consider to give me a follow, and I would be glad. So, crossing my fingers, you'll do that if you haven't already, and if you like my stream. I'll try the moves one now. And yeah, I don't know what that is either, but Queen D2. Wow, Rook A1, Rook B2. I kind of have a trouble seeing what it says, but I know it says it up here if I miss it, but that kind of takes some extra time. Queen C7, Knight B3, Queen C7, Knight C4, King G5. What did it say? B3, H5, Queen A4, King G1, Queen C3, King G. Okay, yeah, I kind of felt like this was easier because of course there's less possible squares, but of course the dragging thing takes a bit of a more time. Let's see. Hello 6 feet down, how are you today? And my personal best as white is 17 at the moment. Yeah, I kind of got a very good first round, but wasn't really able to improve it after that one. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Nicola. But that, yeah. But I guess one should try not to care too much about rating. It's not easy though, but it's more about the level of your play that kind of leads to that rating, more important than the number itself. I'm gonna try coordinates and moves with white and black. This is kind of doomed to fail. Let's have a goal of 10 here, and maximum 2 mistakes. D3, so that was, and then King G4 from black's perspective. Rook H4 from black's perspective. Rook E7 from white's perspective. It's kind of something you never do in normal chess. You never just switch whose perspective it is. Oh, it was black. Because of course you are so used to thinking about the position for white and black, but not switching it like immediately. So that's back to 17. Yeah, congrats. That's good. Is this in Blitz, Nicola? Okay, I don't know how funny this is to watch. You could of course give me feedback on that. I feel like it's more funny to watch I do tactics, but I could do a couple of more if you guys want me to. But I'll try to do just the simple coordinates with white one more time at least. Yeah, H8, that was a bad start. C8. Now I need to think that it's not that complicated. Oh, or not misclick, thought. G5 is here, E6 is here, C8 is here, H1, A1, A3. Oh, sort of A2 instead of yeah, 22. I don't understand. Did I get 26 the first time? Does it show my record? I don't think so. I don't understand how I was able to do that. No, good, Nicola. It's all about having fun and improving the play strength itself. Okay, one final one of these, and then I'll do tactics for the last hour of this stream. It will show you the record when you first load the page. I'll just check if I actually got 26. Okay, 24 it was. But you don't get a penalty from doing wrong, right? You don't get a minus score. It's just that you waste time. But I feel like this goes so much easier now than... Well, I didn't try this one now, but just recognizing the squares, so much easier now than when I started out with chess. Then I like had to think, okay, which row is that and which column? Now I missed what it said, E5. That kind of costs time. Okay, 21. I guess that's alright. In lead chess is also about the points for me. Yeah, so I'll do some tactics now. What is this thing? 4 out of 4 blacks. What's the chance of that if it's random? 1 to 16. And actually I don't think it's random. I think they tried to make it like about every other time, so it's actually even less likely. Okay, so should we just play the Albin counter gambit, which I usually play? Maybe it's a bit risky for being blindfolded. I mean, it's hard enough to play when you can see. It's fun though, but let's just try to just play the Queen's Gambit accepted. No, declined, I mean. Okay, knight c3. I guess this is just kind of normal moves. At least this isn't a very critical line, so should probably be able to just make some normal moves without... I mean, the last 2 games have been so critical with sacrifices in the opening and all sorts of craziness. Alright, so what if I just support here and takes... I think that's alright. Probably not gonna take. I was just a bit concerned about my d-pawn, but I have of course the queen to protect it as well. So I think... I mean, knight and pawn attacks, but pawn and queen protects, so it's alright. Alright, that's a knight out. Yeah, don't think I should care too much about that. Maybe just castle. King could get in some danger, but at least it's not gonna happen in a while. Yeah, I think from now on I should at some point maybe play h6, just to try to develop these pieces and just make some natural moves. Don't think it's too much critical stuff going on right now. So okay, it takes the pawn. I guess I'll just take back then. Unless I've missed something important, there is really nothing going on. This pawn is of course protected by the queen. Maybe I'll even play c6 to further support it. A difference now is of course that my opponent is missing his c-pawn while I'm missing my e-pawn. So a slight imbalance is there. But that's alright. Okay, he plays e3. So this is certainly a much easier game to play, I would say. Maybe I'll just go h6 and maybe the bishop just gets back here and then I'll just find something else to do. Maybe play c6, maybe I want a knight there. One of the main issues in these kinds of lines is of course this bishop kind of hard to develop. I have a pawn here kind of blocking it. So yeah, I would be really happy if I could trade it off, but that's not too likely either. I have pawns here and here. No, sorry, wait, I don't have a pawn here. I traded that off, of course. So that actually makes this bishop a lot stronger. Maybe I should just go here then. On the other hand, it's not that important to trade it off when it's stronger either. And maybe I need to be concerned about the queen here if I go here, because that queen will hit this guy and also this. So maybe I should play c6 first at least. I think that might actually have dropped the pawn, as I needed to protect here and also here, as I only had the queen protecting and the knight was already attacking that one. So yeah, it looked like a very innocent move, but maybe it had some issues to it. Now I could do it though, if I want to. I think I want to. And this knight, of course I can't go here anymore as I have put a pawn there. Okay, so now I need to decide, do I want to take or just move back? I think the decisive factor is whether this bishop will be good when it takes back, so when that bishop gets here. And there is a pawn here, so maybe it's not that strong. But I think it's more annoying for my opponent if I just move back. Kind of keep the tension there. Something he needs to think about for a while. Same thing with me, of course. Kind of a symmetrical position, at least on this side of the board. But g4, that's very aggressive. How does it work now to just take here with the knight? There are several options. I think maybe the best for white then is to take my bishop here. And then I guess I need to take back immediately or my queen drops. Then take back here, bishop takes. So in the end, it is a piece for 2 pawns. But if that attack is dangerous, it could of course be good. But I'm not really sure, because after this land, when the bishop ends up here, maybe just, for instance, knight goes here. And then it's the bishop and queen putting pressure here. And if I need to trade off that one as well, then suddenly the only piece I have left to attack with is my queen. At least who is in reasonable distance from the king. So it might be more cool than good. The other option is, of course, to just bring this. Let's see, my bishop is not here, but here. So we could bring the bishop back here. And it will kind of point down here, but how is the pawns on that diagonal? Maybe there's none. Yeah, because there's pawn here and here, and no pawn in the C line. So I think that bishop is quite alright there. Also, the bishop could go here and hide. Knight e5, was that possible? Right. Threatening my bishop. So maybe I'll just go bishop here then. Don't think there's any other threats to that move. If you want to see like a highlights video I made from all my streams in April, you could type !highlights and it will pop up a link. If you want to watch more of my streams after this one ends. And also, if you like my stream, I would be glad if you considered pushing that follow button. In this game, at least, I have a lot of time, but I think that's some correlation with the fact that it hasn't really been complicated yet. It is a bit easier to play then. At least I think so. And playing blindfolded. Would be nice to get at least half a point in one of these games, but it's of course tough. And especially with the black pieces, I think. F4, this is very aggressive. So let's maybe just try to sum up a bit where the pieces are. There are pawns here, here, and here, right? And also pawns here, 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 and here, I think. While my pawns are like this. So that's all the pawns. It would be kind of nice if I could mark in different colors. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe if I press down some other button. I don't know. I need to be a bit careful, or suddenly I make a move. So very aggressive here from white. But I'm not sure how dangerous that is. Or I mean, it is of course dangerous if I just don't care about it and let it all happen. But I'm not sure how I should do this best. Of course, it weakens the. No, oh, I thought he had castled, but he hasn't castled. That was kind of good thing I didn't sacrifice then, because that whole sacrifice was based on that he had castled. Don't know why I thought that. I was so sure he had castled. Alright, that changes stuff. That makes it more dangerous probably, with the rook here. I'm not really sure how I should respond. Or how quick I need to respond. What if I just try to push f5? Possible to take here, but then I can take with the bishop. But I feel like he easily could be missing something here. And what if g5 comes? Yeah, let me just try to bring the knight out here. I think that's alright. And at least see what's going on in this situation. If he wants to take, or if not, I'm not sure if I want to take, because then this pawn will go here and even more pawns closer to my king. But we'll see. So yeah, after this game I think I'll just play normal Blitz, and if anyone wants to play me, you could of course send me an invitation for a game. So some Blitz time control. Not that important which one. Very aggressive, f5. Yeah, of course f5 was possible. Maybe I should have played f5 first and to stop that. I feel like I'm just like slowly being crushed here. What if I go g5? Probably, I mean, takes. And maybe pawn takes. I mean, this knight is kind of supporting it, but so is my bishop. I just do it. See how it turns out. Let's see, the white queen is still on d1, as far as I can see from the notation, and I can't remember it ever having moved. So that's at least something. If it doesn't take... Wow, he didn't take en passant, and that kind of blocks the position. And maybe h4 is possible. But that I kind of feel like some of the attack kind of vanished there at least. Maybe I'll just take here now. Yeah, how should I respond to that pawn getting to e5, threatening my knight? I should probably consider that first, because if takes back here, this knight is under attack. At least I think I have a knight here. Where can that move? Did it move here? How is the situation here? Now there's a knight here, right? I mean, it is supported by a pawn, but then this pawn has to take. No, I can't take with the bishop because f5 is here. So f5 is supported by g4. Yeah, I'm starting to have some trouble visualizing it. I should try to make some counter-attack against this king. But that king isn't that easy to touch, even though it's in the center. Maybe I could try to go c4 and kind of try to break up the position. I mean, the e3 pawn is a bit weak. Is that supported by anything at the moment? I don't think so. But it's still probably a bit hard to get to. But yeah, let me just... Unless, is this bishop pointing towards anything? Is it no pieces on this diagonal, maybe? Okay, I'll just go rook here, and now if I... No, wait, the bishop is here, so... Bishop points towards the knight, right? It actually supports the knight, because my plan was now to threaten to take. So maybe I don't threaten that. Oh, and now it castles, so that kind of moves the target over here to the king side. But he has really weakened his pawns there. So it could of course work out somehow. But I'm not really sure how. I have a bishop here. Yeah, but I still have this bishop here too, with a knight here. Did I make some kind of discovery against this? No, the bishop isn't there, of course, anymore. We're getting so many things now. And my time is kind of running out, so I should probably make some quick moves here. But not that easy. Did I try to do something about f5? It's not that easy. I could maybe play h5. Takes. h5 is scary though. For both of us, I guess. But I'll just do it. Now I have pawns here and here. And the f pawn I don't think I moved. No. And I have pawns here. Well, he has pawns here, 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 here and here. I think. So if he takes, I think I can take here. And then I'll also threaten to take here afterwards. But it shouldn't be too hard for him to stop that though. Okay, so that's the pawns. And where are the pieces? I have still a rook here, I have a knight here, a queen here, a bishop here, king here, rook here, knight here, bishop here. So we have all the pieces left, right? I think so. And he has rook here, king here, rook here, queen here, bishop here, knight here, knight here, I think. And his light were bishop. There's his light square bishop. I need to look for that one. What? Bishop e2. Is it a bishop pair? That I have not thought about in a very long time. Queen d2. Okay, what's the point of that? Does it threaten this pawn? No, there is a pawn on e3, I think. But it could potentially do it. I feel like this is just about to go really bad. Maybe I should play here, or should I just take? I'll try to take. So I guess the h pawn takes back. But wait, could my knight take here then? No, the bishop protects. The bishop I didn't know about. Alright, should I try to bring some attack into the h file now? Maybe. Oh, I can't play f6 of course, because the knight is here. So this bishop, yeah, that just points into f5. But what if I go here now? Could anything? Yeah, this is kind of gonna trade it off, and then I take back. But then this pawn gets kind of weak. Okay, as I'm running down on time, and also as it's kind of hard to keep control over all these pieces, I think I'll actually just take here. And the main reason is just that I want to complicate the position less. But could I actually trade off the queens now? That I didn't think about. I'll do that if so. I mean, it's just a try, right? No, I couldn't. Because, yeah, my pawn, of course. Okay, so now I go here. I mean, I could maybe go somewhere else, but then I must take back. Now this pawn is kind of weak. And I also have pawns here, here. Yeah, now he could take my queen. Oh, I hope I can take back. But yeah, I think I can take with either rook. There's a rook here that I must be able to take with, but I could also take with this rook, I think. Yeah, good. But no control. So now a lot of pieces got traded off. 2 pairs of knights and the queens. So that leaves the bishops and the rooks. And now we could trade off more rooks. And I have a bishop here, I think. So maybe we could trade off all the rooks. I hope I have a bishop here. I can't remember having moved it. We'll figure out, because now he's my take, and then we'll see if I can take back. And if not, it's really bad. I could maybe pre-move it. Okay, I can't pre-move it, so maybe that means it's a legal move. I don't know, can I like pre-move this? No, I can't. Okay, so now all the rooks are off. That means it's only bishops left. And kings and pawns. And we are equal material, but now there was a pawn push here. My bishops are here. And where's my other bishop? Yeah, no, yeah, I just take it's here, right? His bishops are here, and where's his? Is it still here? I think so. So here are that's the 4 bishops, and the kings are here and here, and then it's the pawns. He has pawns here, 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 I think. I have pawns. Well, he also has here, 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 and here. Let's just look at the pawns. Now these pawns are gone to some degree. Okay, he has pawns here, here, here. We should both have 6 pawns. Here, here, and here, I think. While I have pawns here, 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 and here. This endgame is not gonna be easy with less than 3 minutes. And this pawn is kind of annoying. But where is his weak pawns? This bishop is kind of annoying, just pointing into my... That's kind of a very bad bishop, I think. Very hard to use for anything. And maybe this is as well. Okay, maybe I can point it toward this at least. I'll just do this for now. At least this must be the best game so far. I mean, I have come to an endgame with equal material, but I think at least this bishop is very bad. Blocked by my own pawn here, and not gonna be easy to use that for anything. So maybe I should look for some good pawn pushes or attack some weak pawns, but I don't think it's gonna be easy. I think I need to bring my king somewhere, but the king is kind of restricted by this pawn. But do I have any weak pawns? I have this. Yeah, this is of course kind of weak, but on the other hand my bishop is protecting it. Yeah, I'll just start running with my king. Can't go too low on time. I doubt I'll hold this, at least with the time. Maybe it's even objectively losing. Okay. A4. Bishop C4. Does that attack down here? Maybe I should go bishop here then. The thing is, I can't really remember where my pawns is, so I just need to repeat that all the time, and that's costing so much time. This isn't too good. Maybe I should try to go here. A5, so maybe I should play the bishop back here then. I kind of want to offer him a draw, but I really doubt he'll take it. Did I try to bring the king up? I think I need to. Doesn't hurt trying. Maybe it could be considered rude, but given that I am not entirely sure how the position actually looks like, I guess it must be okay. At least once, can't just spam that draw button. That's something different. He declined. I understand that. Oh, he has played. I did not see that. Oh, he played the bishop back here. Could my king... Where can my king go now? Can it go up here? I might just get mated soon. I can't? Oh, there's a bishop here, right. And this bishop is just still pointing in my own pawn. That can't do anything, and this one, oh, that's here now, can't do anything. Maybe I just need to move back and forth and kind of hope. But I think he has some kind of breakthrough. Even though I guess I protect most things now. Maybe not this pawn. Hello, Nicola. How are you? Who's talking? What do you mean? Bishop moves up there. Yeah, I just move back and forth. At least as long as I don't have anything better. No point in wasting the time then. But how is this pawn in trouble? Not that easy to attack, maybe. Can this bishop even reach it? I guess he maybe can bring his king somewhere to help out. Maybe he wants to go here too and try to trade off, because this bishop is a disaster. If so, I guess I'll just go back here. What does the bishop point toward down here though? Is it anything down here actually? There is nothing here. Here there's a pawn. Maybe I can try to go after that one. I think there's a pawn there. I changed your mind like you were talking to someone. I was being presumptuous. Okay, he played here. I don't think that changes anything. Where's my king now? Can I go anywhere better with my king? I can't go here as long as the bishop is here and there's a pawn here, so maybe I could try to go here. It doesn't work as long as the bishop is here. Okay, maybe I just want to go king here. But is this pawn in trouble? Maybe it's not possible to. But this... I'm a bit worried about that king breaking into my position. Yeah, I think we could take a short look at the games with the pieces on the board after I've done this one. But this will be the last blindfold game. What did he play? King c4. Maybe I can just go here. Yeah, no worries. Bishop b6. Oh, there's a pawn here. I forgot about that. Okay, let me just move back. Maybe it's some kind of blockade. But now I'm kind of short on moves. What about the 50 move rule? Okay, we're only like 10 moves from that. Okay, bishop there, then I guess I go back here and I give a check. Where is his king now? Is it here or here? But I am kind of threatening this pawn if it's here. What? Oh, he played back, right? And I go back to bishop c2. Does that threaten anything? There is something down here, right? Yeah, I have a pawn here, so no worries. Where is my king now? Is the king here? No, it's here. Then I go here. Oh. Oh, maybe the king was supporting it. Okay, I just need to take anyway. Too bad. But now I'm down a pawn. So I doubt this is gonna work out. Where is my king? Oh, the king is here. I don't know if I could have prevented it though. Okay, king threatens here now, so I can't. Oh no, I don't have the bishop here anymore. That's too bad. What does the bishop kind of meet up here? At this pawn. That protected though? I mean, if it takes. Maybe if it takes, I can take here. So I guess it will just protect it first. If there's a bishop here. Let's see. Bishop. Bishop c5, yeah. Yeah, he played it. Then I don't think there's any hope. Unfortunately. Oh, maybe I can go here now. Now, where's my... I can't? Oh, the king is here? Is that it? Maybe. Where are the pawns here? There's a pawn here, I think, and a pawn here. Yeah, now I can go here. But now he goes here and protects. And I'm down 2 pawns. And yeah, I think I could resign. I doubt there's anything here. G5. I have at least a pawn here, kind of stopping this, I guess. E4. E4, okay. Yeah, probably nothing special about that move. Okay, then I take. King there, but now I could take here if I want to. How is this position now? Maybe I should have gone after this pawn at some point, if there is a pawn here. So if I take here, takes, king takes here. Maybe I should just do it. But I'm not entirely sure if that's the correct position. I mean, I'm probably losing that one. I can't protect here, I think. Or maybe I could go back here. Okay, let me try that. We'll look at it after the game. I've made the pieces visible again. Yeah, nice I was able to build up some time because I needed that there. I have maybe become slightly more optimistic, but okay, what's that? E6, okay, so it kind of forces me to do it anyway, I guess. I guess it becomes kind of the same then. Wait, how many pawns does he have left? He has 3 pawns left. There's one here, one here. Where is his last pawn? I thought there was a pawn here, but that's not it. No. Okay. Oh, there's a pawn here, maybe? Let me just go here. I think I'm kind of wrong about this. Maybe I could have just taken them. Oh no, he has 4 pawns. Oh, I looked at the wrong place. Yeah, he had a pawn there. That and then it would have been really important that I actually went back, so that kind of ruined everything. Because now if I go here, he can just go here. No, he can't, maybe. Yeah, he's just gonna take my piece. Okay, I just resigned them. Too bad. Looked wrongly at the graphics. I don't know how it would have been if I went back here. Okay, maybe he could have just gone back here. Let's actually have a look. So I'll try to make the pieces visible again. Think like this. Okay, we can look at this game first, just kind of quickly. If it was anything I thought was different than what it actually was. Kind of feels odd to look at the pieces now. Yeah, here I just thought the king had castled, so I considered to take here. I don't think it would have worked anyway. So yeah. I mean, I don't think it was something I just completely was wrong about here, that I remember something wrong, but it's of course a bit harder to visualize and calculate. Yeah, and here we do all the trades. And this, it looks very bad with this bishop. I think I kind of evaluated this correctly. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe I could have held this if I could see the board, or if I had a bit more time. Yeah, he kind of used very much time here because before figuring it out. Yeah, here too. Maybe I should probably have gone here. That might have been a strong move actually. Then I guess this is kind of forced if you want to keep that extra pawn. But I don't know if there's any continuation now. It looks very hard to continue this. So maybe if you really want to win, you must go here. But that's equal material. And okay, maybe we can go here. Maybe I'm losing this one if something like this happens. Okay, maybe I'll just push. Takes. I guess I might be losing. Okay, it's actually okay, but now, like, of course this is just one of many possible lines, but this could easily have been a draw. So maybe I had some hopes there, but of course very hard when I have not very much time and also can't see the board. So I think for some reason endgames are one of the most difficult things when you playing blindfold, which is a bit odd as there are much less pieces to kind of keep control over. Hello and welcome to another stream. Today we are gonna play some Rapid and also try this drills thing at chess.com. I haven't really tried those before. Maybe I tried a couple of them, but certainly not while streaming. But I'll start with a Rapid game at least, and then we'll see. My Rapid rating kind of fell earlier this week when I played blindfolded, so that's kind of natural. So let's try to increase it a bit. I've never really played enough to get it any high while streaming on this account. But of course the Rapid games tend to take a while, so it doesn't really grow that quickly. Not really sure how much Rapid I'll do. I think maybe I'll just start with this one game and then go over to these drills and we'll see how much fun that is. I'm kind of excited about those, but we'll see of course. And if anyone wants to play me, you could just tell me so and we'll do that. At least we get a 4 knights, which is an opening I am very familiar with and yeah, happy with. And we'll see how it goes from here, but it should certainly be possibilities in this game. Especially as the opponent isn't that strong. So now, kind of hope he plays bishop here. If so, I can simply take here. Yeah, that's a pretty normal move. I think I could just castle now, but I'm just gonna do this first, just because this could be a bit annoying. I think it's alright just to castle if you just look at the computer evaluation, but yeah, just no point in letting him get this annoying thing. I don't think it's really that bad if he goes here to then do this, and if he goes back I could even consider just g4, because with the bishop here, and then maybe I play d3, that bishop is really no good. And yes, I weakened my king side a bit, but yeah, it's alright. He spent some time here, so I don't think he's too familiar with the opening. So that's of course good for me. Yeah, I should probably try to find a slightly quicker rapid time control. Just because this, I feel like it's a bit slow, at least when your opponent really uses his time. So maybe I kind of have to try just to find out what's still rapid. Like, is 10 plus 10 rapid maybe? If so, we could try that. But yeah, I mean, when the position gets complicated, the time is alright. But like now in the opening, not that much going on, so would have been better to put some more pressure on the opponent time-wise. I could castle now, but I think actually I'll just go this pawn too, just so I can hide this bishop here if he starts going a6 followed by b5. Also, it can be a bit annoying if I don't do this, also because, say, a6, I go back, b5, I go here, and then maybe even b4, kind of chasing away this knight. So that pawn also stops this b4 ID. I'll just go here now. I think that's also alright. I mean, he could have done it last move instead of pushing the bishop out, but yeah, let's just keep it simple and stop him from doing those annoying things. Hi Lita, how are you? I'm glad you're here. Still trying to get over those losses against you on Tuesday. No, it was you played very well. Or maybe it was on Monday. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, now I think I should just castle. I mean, it's no rush. I don't. My king isn't in any danger. So from now on, I think I'll just go d3 at some point. Could consider d4 as well, but yeah, I mean, I rarely play d4, but maybe I should. It seems like a very valid move. But what will happen if, say, knight takes? Then I guess I should maybe take here. Not that I really have to. I'll just play it how I used to play it. So go d3. It's certainly alright. And sometimes it's a bit hard to find a plan. But sometimes I like just going knight here, which is f-pawn. Kind of starts some slight king attack at least, but we'll see. Kind of depends on what he does too. At least I've played these kinds of positions very many times before. Yeah, that's natural. I'm also playing rapid today. We can have a game if you like. Yeah, we can do that. And good thing you are great. I'm good too. Thank you. Yeah, I hope to be better then as well. I am planning on doing some of those drills things today, if you know what that is, on chess.com. I think it's good repetition, so we can practice like the mates and that kind of stuff. So I'm planning on doing maybe more stats, but we could of course have a rapid game as well. Okay, I could take here and pawn takes. The kind of downside to it is that it opens up for the rook. But is this pawn gonna get weak? So I could, for instance, go here afterwards, putting some pressure on this pawn. But I mean, there are ways to defend it. Maybe the queen goes up. And the danger, or maybe not the danger, but what could not be so good about playing the knight up here is if I don't get anything out of it and then just h6 and I just need to move it back. But maybe I could combine it with f4. I think I'm gonna take here anyways, because if I don't take and he takes, I don't really like these pawns. And if I... Okay. Yet again, I'm starting to get annoyed of this thing, where it just makes move because I click some squares. I'm considering like writing a mail or something to chess.com, but I don't get it, because I know so many people have this issue, so I think they are very well aware of it. I mean, it wasn't a disaster move, at least, so that's of course good, but it's so unnecessary. And also I think it's a much bigger issue when you're streaming than if you're just playing on the site without streaming, because then you don't draw that many arrows and stuff, so you don't accidentally click that much on the board, and that's kind of when it happens. But yeah, luckily it didn't really matter now. I think I would have tried this approach if I could have chosen the move myself, but b4 doesn't drop anything, and it's not a move there is... I mean, I could probably have played that move at some point anyway. Wasn't really my plan, but yeah. Worst things could have happened when such a random moves take place. What I was trying to illustrate was I didn't want to just play the bishop back, because if he then takes, well, I can take with the knight or the rook, but no matter what, that piece is kind of oddly placed on a2, I would say. Maybe the knight could then go to b4 and do alright, but I think it was a good decision, just a trade-off. But my idea was now to go here and say maybe queen protects. Okay, maybe I can try it now too. But the idea after that was to just play f4. Bro, are you following the Your Next Move tournament? I'm not sure. Do you mean the Grand Chess Tour tournament, or is it some other tournament? Because Your Next Move, wasn't that the Grand Chess Tour tournament? It was in Belgium. Maybe it's something else as well. But I did follow the Grand Chess Tour thing yesterday. Alright, maybe I should try to go here now, but this pawn needs to be defended, so the queen could go here or here, but then that last move was really no point. Or maybe knight here, so that's kind of a bigger issue maybe. So maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe I could do something with this bishop first, maybe play bishop here. Okay, I'll try it, but I'm a bit worried about this move, d4, d5, because now it threatens d4 with a fork. So that's the downside. Yeah, I did follow it yesterday, so Magnus played pretty great, or at least the results was kind of great. Who do you think will win? I think Magnus will win. But yeah, he's in a shared lead now, so there's still a lot to go. But there are of course other people who have chances as well. Okay, I could still go here because the bishop protects it. But I'm not sure I want to. If I'm gonna make a guess who isn't that obvious, I'm gonna say Karyakin. Just because he tends to play very well in Rapid and Blitz. And I think he just played 3 draws maybe. yesterday, but I think he can do well. Yeah, I really wish I was able to play this move instead of this. What if I go here and then I take? And then maybe takes here. Then I just need to move the bishop again. And maybe it's also bad if takes here. Then I guess I take here, but maybe I'm just take here, and it's not that good for me either. Are you saying this because he's Norwegian too? Well, that's a bit hard to say because I am. If I was like multiple people and some of them weren't Norwegian, then I would have a better chance at estimating that. So maybe I'm a bit biased, but I think it's a very reasonable choice. He has played extremely well lately, and he is the top ranked player in all disciplines at the moment. So I think it's an alright bet. But maybe it makes me even more confident. Okay, maybe I could just reroute this knight somewhere. Or I mean, I could just play this knight here and then go here, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Did I try to go queen here? It's a bit scary because I might trap this bishop to some degree. I'll just do it. Yeah, Hikaru maybe. He tends to play pretty well in the Rapid and Blitz. But I think Magnus is a bigger favorite. Wei played pretty good yesterday as well though. The Chinese guy. So he's in the shared lead, but I don't think he's gonna win it. Yes, it will slightly collide with my stream today, the start of the tour. So I hope you stay here, but I understand if you want to watch that as well. Okay, how does it work to go bishop here? Oh, I guess this knight is hanging, so that's kind of bad. So maybe I want to go knight here. No, I can't because it just drops. Yeah. This didn't turn out well. Maybe I should just go here then. Yeah, in the last round. Yeah. I didn't really pay that close attention, so I don't know how the game went. But I saw the end game. Yeah, of course, the knight was hanging because I couldn't take with the pawn, as there's a pin here. Okay, I think I should just take here now. There is a mate threat, so I guess pawn takes. I mean, there is of course possible to come back here, but something surely went wrong. Not a position I enjoy too much. To some degree I want to go here to put pressure here, but then maybe e5, and then I kind of want the knight to have stayed here so I can go here. So could I put some pressure with some other piece maybe? That doesn't seem too easy, but maybe I could actually just move back and forth. But maybe f3 is a bit scary. And if I take with the knight, then just rook takes and I can't take. So maybe I should try to support it with the queen. Go queen here. Yeah, but then the knight comes here. And I could maybe go f3 myself. But it really weakens the dark squares. And he has a dark squared bishop and I don't. So I don't really want to do that either. Yeah, I'm a little worse. And I kind of blame this move. Which happened accidentally. At least to some degree. It's not that that move by itself was bad, but it kind of was at a critical time and I wanted to do something different. I don't think this is any point. Maybe I can just play h5 and I need to go back. Queen loses to f3. In what position is that if I go here? Or, oh, if I push f3 maybe. The queen just drops by force. I don't see that at all, but I should probably trust you. But yeah, I'm really worried about him playing f3 though. So I don't like my position, so maybe I should try to go here. I mean, I think I'm just gonna play f3. But if you say my queen drops, I'm not really tempted. But at least I don't see it myself, so I'm just gonna do it. At least it takes away this issue, and I guess now I will maybe try to go knight here, and after h5 I can go here at least. Maybe I also want to play knight here. Put some pressure here, and maybe after e5 I just go back and try to use this square for something. But I'm a bit, well, I'm not really worried about this move, but it could be annoying. I missed knight takes. If that's NYT, is that an abbreviation for knight? Or yeah, I'm not, is abbreviation the right word? Or if that is like more letters meaning something. Not that it really matters. But bishop f3. Bishop. There is no bishop we can go to f3. There is only one bishop on the board, as far as I can see, and that's a dark square bishop. Okay, so the queen gets to a kind of scary place, but it's not threatening anything directly. I could maybe go here. Or is this move very powerful now? Because it threatens the queen and adds pressure here. I'm a bit tempted by that. Let me try. So I think the queen just has the retreat. Also, it kind of helps controlling this. So I guess the queen must go here if it still wants to keep protecting here. But maybe also with queen here, I can't really take because bishop comes here and pins that knight to the queen. No, it's not for him. Oh, f7. I'm not really following what you mean. You have to go bishop f7 at some other point, because now there's no bishop we can go to f7 either. Here. Okay, so he goes queen there. Alright. Maybe I actually would just want to play c3 to stop this knight. But maybe I want to play the knight back at some point. What's his threats? Let me just try to go here for now. And we'll see. At least the time trouble won't be that much of a deal here, as there are 10 seconds increment. Of course, 10 seconds could be a bit little, at least when you're used to taking some time, but should at least be able to find some decent moves, not just hanging my queen, for instance, even if I'm only playing on that increment. So I mean the material is equal, and I still think I have winning chances, but certainly not what you hope for when you have the white pieces against not a too tough opponent. Yeah, now I think I need to go here. That's alright, I think. F6, yeah, there it is. Bishop F6. I'm not exactly sure at what point you're thinking about, but I'm sure that could have been annoying. Hello, Miss Holly. How are you today? H5 now. Okay, so just play that now. Yeah, it certainly threatens the rook, but that might be it. Of course, that bishop is kind of strong. It takes control over many good squares, I would say, and maybe it could be annoying with a bishop here. I'm good too, thank you. How did your exams go? So say bishop here and I move the rook, say here maybe, and then yeah, I'm not sure if we want to play bishop or knight here, because I can't take one of them off with the knight if I want to. So what's the worst piece to end up there in the end? I mean, maybe I can just play c3. And maybe I can also do that immediately, actually, if I want to. And that c3 is kind of well protected by both knight and queen. So on the other hand, I don't really mind just moving my rook, because it's not like the rook is so important that it stays on a1. Unless maybe at some point I want to go a4, but I don't think that's very important. So before queen g3, he had bishop f6. Oh, okay. I should take a quick look at that here. Okay, that could be annoying, but is it anything forced if I just move the rook out of the pin and I do protect the knight? Of course, if I didn't protect the knight, it would have been much worse. But yeah, maybe there's something here. But as far as I can see, it is maybe unpleasant, but not really disastrous. Okay, maybe I just want to play c3 here too. The downside to it is that if he at some point goes e5, maybe I want to play this knight up here. And then I want to have this square available for that. And what is he planning to do? Is he just gonna rush down with these pawns? I'm not sure if he will succeed, but of course I should consider it, because it could be very dangerous. But I feel like I have some control, like even if we can open up the H file, for instance, and threaten something down here. This does a good job of just protecting here at least. Not sure if that will ever get relevant, but we'll see. That's good, Miss Holly. And I think watching Twitch is a good decision. Bishop d4, okay. Bishop d4, just check. But is it anything forced or is it just really scary? Yeah, now it's kind of getting serious with this pawn. So I think the threat is just go here. And then say I take with the h pawn, takes, and then I could take here. The danger is that the h file opens, but I win a pawn. And there is nothing directly, I would say. So maybe I shouldn't worry too much. I could try to kind of expand in the center, play d4 maybe. Really weakens this square, but it's not that easy for this knight to get there. And that's the piece I'm most worried about getting there. Yeah, so it's all positionally. That I could agree with, but it wasn't like just losing material. Let me try to go here, just have some activity at least. Now I could consider both d and e5. Now it's over pushing. Let's hope you're right. I mean, I could of course prepare it, maybe support here by some piece, maybe move the king up so we can bring the rooks over to the h file as well, but it's not that hard for my king to flee away, especially if I just move this knight. I can kind of run over here, and if I get down here and I still have this rook here, I feel kind of safe. Of course, it's not really safe in the middle or on the queen side, as I have kind of pushed the pawns there as well, but of course I can't just be totally panicked by his ideas either. Have to believe there are ways to stop them. Can we look at it after the game? Yes, we can, but maybe you have to remind me, because I could forget it. So if I go here, if it takes somewhere, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, then I'm winning a rook, as far as I can tell. But he's probably gonna push. And then, I mean, I don't think it's anything wrong with it. It dominates the knight slightly more, as the knight can't go here or here. Of course, there are ways out, but that seems alright. Or if I go here and he takes and I take, maybe that just weakens my pawn. Let me just try this. And if he pushes here, he also very much blocks this bishop. So I think this is positionally good. Not sure how good my knights will be. This could just become a blocked position, which ends up in a draw. But I think there are some ways to open it up. Maybe go here. Maybe something, especially he can do on the king side. Yeah, there are options at least. But we'll see. I mean, they all come with risk if you want to open the position. Maybe I want to go c4 at some point. But I don't think I can do it now. Maybe I can, he can take, but I guess I will win that pawn back. Maybe I want to play some rook over to the c file as well. That seems kind of tempting. But I'm not really sure which one. I think I'm just gonna do this. Because also, this rook could be a good defensive piece with an attack on the king side, but it could also kind of block my own king and help out with a mate. I don't like d5. Why is that? And is that from... You're killing your pawn to play, are you not? Maybe I am. But what's his play now? To still try this attack? But if we look at this piece is no good at the moment. Yeah, maybe if he opens here, he can maybe go here. But except for that, this bishop is completely trapped. Now now he has to give up a pawn for opening up. So if I take, he takes, and then I take with a knight. And I'm not too worried about my king. That he certainly needs some support if he's going to mate me. And also the idea of not taking does not look good, so I think I'll just do it. Maybe he will actually push. But I'm not worried about that either. Now he must move his queen again. You got the point. Always nice to get the point against such a pro like you are. You can't be far from a title, are you? From CM. That's the lowest title, isn't it? And also this knight isn't... It could become good, but it takes some time. And there's no point of going here, because it's just as dominated here as it is here. So I think the only way of kind of making this knight better would have to go here. And then... It just doesn't seem... Where would that knight load to be? Okay, here, maybe. That seems like the deep... Or here. But there is no route there. Okay, maybe if we could get the knight here. Then we will have to go. Let's see if we can find just that route just for the fun of it. So if we want to go here, it must come from here. Come from here. Okay, so we could maybe have gone like... That's 7 moves to get here. And probably I could have just repositioned a knight here, for instance, and just have taken it immediately. Okay, what now? Should I play c4, or should I maybe go rook here and then try to bring my rook over here? What happens if I go here and then queen here? Then I guess I need to go back here, so maybe not. Maybe I want to go queen here first. Or just king here immediately. I feel like the only threat now is if he can put a lot of pieces in the h-file and maybe attack here. But within that time, I will be able to play my king to the side, maybe play the knight back here, stopping everything, and also maybe go king up here. And also, I kind of want to put some pieces in that h-file soon. And yeah, I think I have the better position now. Time situation is also alright, though it kind of starts the plan, but one piece alone won't do much. Of course, if I move the king, I also weaken the control here. So I'm not entirely sure I want to do that. How would it be to go g3? Maybe it's a bit unnecessary. Kind of weakens. Okay, it really weakens here, so I shouldn't do that. If it takes, and then it can... Yeah, I could maybe take with the queen, but I think that's very unnecessarily risky. Okay, let me do this. And if he goes here and threatens to go here, I guess I'll just play knight here. But we'll see. As long as he can't make these pieces good, or this one good, I mean, I only have to worry about these two guys at the moment. So I'll go here. Maybe I'll go here anyway. Then I could consider going knight here, but I don't think so, because then maybe rook here, and there's a lot of pressure against this pawn. Yeah, maybe I should have supported it first. I'm not rating. You don't have a rating now? Yeah, I think I can go here. And I have so much support with these 3 pieces. I think next move will actually be to just move the queen up. Yeah, queen here maybe. And then I can go here afterwards. Could I go here directly? No, I can't. Even though I threaten the queen, it's possible to take mine with a check. And even if it wasn't a check, I'm not sure it would have been any good. Kind of risky when he is the one to capture the queen first. That knight doesn't do anything there. Okay, maybe he wants to try to push some pawn. But I'm not worried at all. So I guess queen here looks alright. I'm just a bit worried if he like moves to the side and then tries to go bishop here with my queen here. That queen could perhaps get trapped. So maybe it's safer to just go here. I'll take my risk on this one. Because the good thing here is that I support this pawn. So what if queen to the side and I go here and then bishop here? I guess I can just take the rook, because if the queen is dropped then this queen is hanging as well. That's of course just one of many possible lines, so we'll see. No, I don't. Oh, it's not high enough yet. No, okay. Yeah, I was of course a bit unlucky with that move just happening by itself. This b4 pawn, who is still there. So I kind of got in a bit passive, but we'll have a look at it afterwards. Now I think I can go here. Let's just make sure there is nothing scary going on. I think it's alright. And the question is, if he takes here, I don't think it's a good idea to take the queen, because then this move is coming, and that wins my queen. I think I'd actually drop a piece in the end in that line, because then he takes my queen, and I take back. But then in the end, this knight drops. So I'm just not gonna take that risk. Much safer just to take here. So now I guess the queen will move. And then I could even maybe just go up here. That could be kind of annoying. I don't think it's possible to defend this knight, so that has to move. And then it must move here, and then I could take here. And that's also annoying. Let's see if I have anything even better. I don't think the knights have any very good moves at the moment. Is it scary to like leave the king side alone? I don't think so. Really shifting the focus of the attack with that move. Hello, True Shinobi. Queen a7. Yeah, I agree. GG, yeah. I think it's looking very good. Now I think I can just take here, and I threaten the bishop. Shouldn't be too hard to defend that, but okay, defense with the king. Could I try to go knight here and threaten this discovery, winning the queen? No, the queen can just take, but then I win the rook. That's right. I don't think it's too much risk to it. Maybe I also threaten this move, if the king moves. Because I don't think the queen can move and still protect this one. But it's not like the move I am 100% sure works. So it is a bit scary. But I don't really see what could go wrong here. Queen moves. Okay, can I do this now? Threaten here. Think so? Let's hope so, because I'm only up 2 pawns, so I can't really afford just dropping a piece. Now I guess... Okay, now I threaten to take here, as it's a pin on that bishop. That's one thing. Maybe this is also very dangerous. Fast. Yeah, but I have more than a minute, so... And I get 10 seconds per move, so it's not that... I don't need to be that much in a panic, but... I of course can't forget my time, like it seems my opponent is doing right now. Oh, he just moved with 0.6 seconds left. I think I can just take her now. So now... Alright. Maybe just play the knight up here now. He doesn't really have any threats against my king, and I don't think he's gonna be able to just rush around with the queen trying to get maybe a perpet. I don't see that happening. Okay, he threatens to go down here, but I don't think that's too scary, because yeah, it should be just be this. I think this is forced, and then I win the queen, or I can checkmate probably. So yeah, that was a good move. So let's take a look at it, Lita, as you proposed. But was it any particular moment or just the game in general? So the opening is alright, I'm sure about that. And yeah, this is the move. Okay, it says it's alright, but I was curious about this move. Yeah, that's alright as well. What's the best response though? Queen d7. Alright, and then my plan was to just go f4. f4 is no good apparently. And why is that? h6. Oh, maybe this is bad because when I now move the knight back, I disconnect the rook and bishop. Yeah, I now take here. But what if instead I took with the rook? Because if the same line appears... yeah, okay, now we should play g5 and that rook is dead. Because if we now play this, I could just have taken here. But let's move back to the game. Maybe it was lucky that that kind of misclick thing happened then. A particular moment. Okay. Do you know which move, or you could just tell me when we get there, but it might be... I mean, there is some kind of delay, right? So maybe I've kind of moved past it. But you could try to explain it when you approach it as well. Okay, was it around here? Was it that thing you talked about going bishop here now? We could have a look at it at least. This is the best move, so okay, it says the best move is to move the rook here. I think I would have moved it here. Oh, but that's probably bad after this thing. Yeah, so let's go here, as it says. Yes, good. And now, I guess this. Let's see, bishop d4, yes. And then I go here. And yeah, this is very annoying. So say I just move the queen to the side. And I guess it's just bad. But of course I have a plan now. I want to go knight here and just trade off that bishop. Or knight here. So I'm not really sure. Do you have any particular plans from this point, Lita? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't really see the whole analysis board. Please tell me if that happens. So I can fix that. Let's see. Yeah, this is decent at least. I'm not sure if this one is good. No, not really. Let's stay here then. Alright. We could of course just look at the computer. I like knight. Oh, knight d4. Yeah. Okay. Then I think I'll go here first, just so I don't need to move the queen again after this move. But yeah, this cannot be good for me. Oh, it's a blunder, it says. But maybe it probably wasn't a blunder if I went here. No. But if I go here, then yeah, h5, that at least stops this pawn, and yeah, now I can't go here. So it kind of just stops all the plan I had to trade off that bishop. And yeah, I don't want to look more at this position, because this looks bad, even though it's still equal material. I guess if I should try to continue, I will just move the queen somewhere. And let's see what the next move is. Oh, this is of course very bad as well. Yeah, really no way out of that, it seems like. So, good idea there, Lita. But then I guess, I mean, the evaluation says it's actually equal now. And it kind of, yeah, turned around at some point here. Yeah, this was not the best move. Let's see how it likes this move. Okay, that was a good move. So, good. Now I have a winning position, actually. Yeah, and that was no good, and I guess from here on, don't expect to find all the best moves, of course, but it seems like the position just stays winning. No big blunders, though. Not all the moves are the best, of course. This would have been mate, like next move, wouldn't it? This is mate, yeah. Oh, here we have it. Here we have it, knight and bishop mates. And luckily we start at this position. This kind of position at the edge of the board. And that's here. From here I have known it, at least. I don't really remember it now, but I know some of the ideas. But when you just start at an arbitrary position at the middle of the board, then I don't really know what to do. But often, at least if your opponent isn't really able to defend optimally, he will end up in this position fairly easily, if you know what you're doing. So the thing is, the only way you can actually force a mate is by putting this king over in the same corner as the bishop can touch, because the bishop is going to deliver that final move, giving the mate. So we kind of need to force the king over there. And the first move, I just need to think about it. I think the first move is to put the bishop here to stop it from running that way. But I just need to think about the Zugzwang things here. I think you should do that now. Yes. And now you go here. Stopping this. Okay, if we went back it would have been much easier. Because if you move back then you put the knight here. And then this is forced, and then you just keep bringing the king over. And then you kind of just move the position 2 squares to the left towards this this thing. And then it's alright. But this is the thing I'm really not sure about. Let me just see. I guess he might pick a slightly random move. I just thought I could show the other first and then try this one afterwards. But it seems, yeah, there he goes. Because I mean, both are possible moves, but if you are black here, I would try to go here, because I think it's more of a chance escaping. Now I can go here, and that's forced, and that's forced, and now I've kind of just shifted the positions 2 squares to the left. And then we'll just do the same over again. So I'm just gonna do this to just win one, or wait a move, forcing him to make a move. And now I go here. So if he goes back, then I just do the same over again. And now it's kind of easy. Now I just go here, and now he's restricted to these 2 squares. Now I just need to think how to deliver the mate. We go here. We don't go here now, because then it's a Zugzwang, so we just wait a move. Now we go here, and that's a mate. But we skipped some important lines here. This kind of went slowly backwards. So one idea is, can we just play it from here? Maybe I need to start it over again. Train your brain achievement. Attempted 1 drill and 10 drills. We haven't really attempted 10 drills yet. But okay. Okay, we need to start over. Let's try the other line now. The more complicated one. That I'm not really sure. Yeah, this. And now the danger is, of course, that his king just runs free somewhere. And then you kind of need to start all over again. And with the 50 move rule, you might not really have time for that. So you need to use the knight and the bishop very cleverly to kind of make some kind of wall which it can't not pass. And I think there's a couple of ways to do that. But I think you want at least to put a knight here to restrict these two squares. And then you want to play the bishop back here, at least first, to stop this square. And probably if the king tries to go all the way over here, you can probably get the bishop maybe here in the end to stop that square as well. So I'm not really sure if there's a significant difference between moving knight or bishop first. I think I'm gonna go with knight. And then bishop here. Alright, so now we have kind of made a wall here. So that's something. Now I think I go king here. Now we have kind of a complete wall. Well, there is one square out of it, but I don't think we should worry about that. We also have these two. This is kind of the squares. It doesn't really seem like that, at least not to me, when you just look at the pieces. They seem a bit randomly placed, like they're not doing too much, but they actually create a very good wall. But the next issue now is to kind of force this king backwards, so it can't just move back and forth here. And keep that wall. So I think maybe we should try to play bishop here and here, because then the bishop will also do this. Yeah. Alright, he kind of voluntarily moves backward. So that's something I'm happy about. Still we have this good wall. And now we just kind of move the king closer, so we kind of decrease the space he has. But once again, we need to kind of force him backwards. And now. I don't really want to move this knight, because then he could maybe escape here at some point. But at some point, of course, we need to. Okay, maybe I can just go here now. As the bishop does a very good job here. And now maybe we can actually reach the position I had earlier. If we just go... I'm not sure entirely what's the best move. Don't go here, that's a stalemate, I think. So maybe you can go here now. I mean, I don't think there's any risk of him really escaping now, if I just go here. Still have this kind of wall thing. But, of course we should try to further decrease it. I'm not really sure if I improve the position. Maybe I can try to go here. And now I can go here. Yeah, this looks very good. But this I don't really have any rules here. Here I mostly just taught for myself. I knew that I should make this wall, but after that I don't know exactly. In the line I showed earlier, I just knew all the moves. But now it's almost the same. I go here to kind of restrict the king to just these two squares. And now we bring the knight over. We ultimately want the knight to end up here. So to do that, what's the fastest route? I think there's many routes taking 4 moves. This is one of them. Now we didn't have to wait a move to avoid that stalemate. That's a mate. Okay. So apparently I'm better at knight and bishop than 2 bishops. And that shouldn't really be the case, but it is. I just think it's about that I've tried more at this because I think it's kind of cool. So it's the same, but this time we don't start at the edge of the board. So I think against optimal play, that's really hard to win. When you don't know it. But if I can just reach that same position as last time, of course, then it really helps. The pieces doesn't really start at good squares either. So I think I just need to bring the pieces a bit closer together. And I don't really have any hope of not allowing his king to get out now in the start of it. So I guess I'll just try to move the knight closer at least. Just the bishop out and the king out, and we'll see. So you can please give me feedback if you think these drills are fun to watch or not, because if they're not, of course, we could play some games instead. But yeah, at least I feel like I learned something from it, a bit of repeating, and maybe you can do too. But yeah, I appreciate all feedback, good and bad. Alright, maybe I can just try to go here. I think I just kind of want to move the king around. These pieces are kind of doing a nice job, making some kind of wall at least, but it has some flaws. This is actually a pretty good wall, especially with the king as well. So this is kind of the only escape square at the moment, but we could probably stop that one. Maybe just go king here. And put the bishop somewhere. But the thing about the walls is, especially if you move the knight, the whole wall kind of vanishes. So yeah, that's kind of the problem. And of course, at some point you need to move the knight. But the bishop is a bit easier to move, because it keeps escaping a lot of the same squares. Of course, if you move a bishop, you kind of take away one of the diagonals you are kind of protecting, but you get another one, but the same diagonal just stays the same. And how is my pronunciation of diagonal today, Miss Holly? Is it decent, or have I forgotten again? Maybe I can just try to go here. Still kind of have a good wall here. Perfect. Good. Yeah, it was all about that G. Let me just try to go here. Here maybe. Okay, I feel like I should move my knight at some point. But where is the dream square for that knight? It does such a good job here with these two squares. Especially when you combine that with the bishop. The king has one way out, but I'm not really worried. I should be able to stop that with the king, probably. But I need to further restrict the area. I'll just try to go here, but yeah, maybe that's just not changing anything. I'll just go back. Could try to go here, but yeah, okay. I was a bit worried if he started running here. Of course, in the end, I really wanted the king over here, as that's where I can deliver checkmate, or here. But I'm just happy if I can get it to either of these corners as well. Because if I can get that same position like the last drill started with, so I get his king here, my knight here, my king here, and my bishop here, then it's all good. Yeah, now I really can't move my knight, because then he can go here. Or maybe that's no big issue. Can I go here now though? Kind of wanted to go here, but I think this move is a slight issue. Maybe I can go here first. Okay, so now it kind of starting to threaten to get out of it somehow. But I think it's no real issue. So I could maybe try to go here. Or here. Or move the knight. Yeah, I'm not sure I want him to get here. I think I'll go back. Kind of a waste though. If it was a real game, I think I would have total a bit longer, because you shouldn't really waste moves, because you only have 50 moves. Now it actually says it's a mate in 39, so that means he can draw it with the best play. But I'm not sure if this computer plays as good as possible. Yeah, I thought I could go here, but then this comes, so maybe it's no good. Guess I'll just try to go here. Okay. Then I go here. Oh, that was like actually a check. Then I go here to restrict. Now it starts to look very good. But I have wasted a lot of moves. Alright. Let me just go here. And here. Maybe not there. I thought I wanted to build this thing up here now, but I want to build it up here. So let's go back. And just give a check. Yeah, now I get it. This is the position I wanted, and now it's just the same. I'm not sure I have enough moves though. Now I just do the same as I did last time, more or less. Build this wall. King here. I'm not sure this is the exact. I think he maybe defended slightly better this time. Now I go here. Yeah, now it's a bit harder to find the way, maybe. I could go here, but then he goes up and he threatens to get away here, I guess. And if I go here, then he can go here. But I don't like that either. Thank you for hosting me, Cold Player. Yeah, and I only have 16 moves. I'm not sure it's gonna... It actually says in mate in 47. That's a lot. Maybe I should have played something else in one of the last couple of moves. This is one of the more issues. Maybe I can try to go here though. Wow, that's impressive, Cold Player. But yeah, it's kind of the same for me. I'm not sure exactly how many moves I needed, but I knew how to do it, at least when you started at the edge of the board. But I haven't done it for a long time either. So you forget some of it. You remember some of the ideas though, and some of the moves. Now I think I go here. Okay, so we threatens to escape here. Maybe I thought I could go here, but then he can go here, so maybe this wasn't too good. And now he escapes. Okay, I'm just gonna try to go back and look at it again, because now I think I kind of lost it. Yeah, so let's start from this point. Yeah, this was the same as last time. But he played one move much better than last time, I think. That move. Because last time I think maybe it went here, and then it's much easier. So I kind of feel like I need to go here. Just so he... So it doesn't go over here. But then again... Yeah, that's cool. Maybe I could figure it out again if you try. So can I improve what I did last time somehow? I feel like I kind of need to put the bishop here. But maybe I could have done something better after that. Or I could try to move the knight around somewhere. Of course. But I feel like this knight does a very good job protecting these squares. So if I at least require it to keep protecting here, I mean, I could go here maybe, but I don't really see the point. Let me just try this again. And also, what if he goes here? That looks slightly better. No, but now he's threatening this, so I feel like now I just need to go back. So it didn't really work. Yeah, so I don't really know all the lines in this. But maybe I should just move on to the next one. At least I proved I managed it in some lines. I could also just look at the computer. No, it doesn't really show me the computer. Okay, I think I can find it. Just this ID. Let's see. It's just this concrete move when he goes back there. I think last time he went here, and then I can just go here, and then it's fairly simple. But when he goes here, the best move is bishop c6 check. So allowing him to go here actually. And then bishop d5. And he moves back, that's forced. And then knight e5. I don't know this at all. And now knight d7. Alright, so this kind of looks like the other line. Yeah, okay. So I know some of it, but I don't really know all the lines. I guess that must be the conclusion. Next drill. 2 knights versus pawn. No, this I don't think I'm capable of doing. This is so hard. Without this pawn, it's just a draw. But sometimes you can win with the pawn because moving the pawns kind of destroys the checkmate. No, destroys the stalemate, I mean. It is chess.com, yes. It is. And also, of course, you can't let the pawn just become a queen. So I guess I can try it once, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to complete this one. I can just try to go here, because I temporarily want to not allow that pawn to move. I kind of want to save those pawn moves for when I need to put them in a stalemate if it hadn't been for the pawn. So at first I kind of just want to restrict his king as much as possible. But I'm not really sure how to do that with only the knights. We kind of need to try to create some of those walls again. So how are those knights gonna contribute as much as possible? Maybe we should try to reroute this one somehow. So this takes these squares, so it would be really nice to start by having this knight here maybe, taking these squares, and then I could use the king for the last squares. Maybe I should try that. Alright, maybe I can try it like this. Maybe it goes here now though. Alright, so I succeeded with that, and now I get the king here. So I have managed to make this wall. But so hard to just keep reducing the size of that without moving the knights, or without making a hole in the fence. Of course, no point in taking the pawn, then it's just over. That's a draw. I mean, it is possible to mate with 2 knights against pawn, but then your opponent kind of needs to help you at some point. It's not forced. But it's not like when you have 1 knight that is like theoretically impossible to mate. So I could try to go here maybe. I mean, I have to say this is much more than what I was hoping for. I am kind of close to just really... Oh, this looks... No, he can go back here, of course. Okay, maybe I want to go here. But now I really need to put him in Zugzwang, because if he could move back here now, then I could go here. And for sure, I don't... Oh, that was a misclick. That happens... I mean, it shouldn't be like that. You should be allowed to just click on the board. But, wow, it actually says it mate in 7. And I just saw I could turn off the evaluation. Maybe that's a bit better. I haven't really looked at it. I could put it back on if you guys want to see it. But I certainly don't want to move this, because then he can move the pawn. So that's far from putting in him Zugzwang. And I can't really move this knight now, because he can go here. So maybe I need to move the king. But now it threatens to get out here. But maybe I can stop that some other way. So if I go here, then he goes here. And then I go here. But I still have this square controlled. Yeah, that looks very good. Now, I think I have a mate here. Because this is kind of what you want. So I think maybe I can actually, maybe it's not that hard. Maybe I can go here. Then his king is kind of in a stalemate, so he pushes his pawn once. And then I just go here and he pushes it again, and then I mate. Wow, I did not think I would complete that one. I thought this was like Grandmaster level. But I could have been lucky, or maybe it's just not that hard. So close, yeah. I feel like you got a very good opening, and then I kind of equalized, and then you won it again. Okay, c4. I don't like playing against c4. It's not good to just face a 2-1 guy. Now, I feel tired, and also just have lost the game. But let's try, at least this time I have some time to figure it out. So I think I got a winning position against you last time, Lita. So if I can do that again, then I should have time to figure it out this time. So this is probably gonna be the last game of the stream. But you can check out that highlight stream in the chat if you want to watch more. And if you have liked my stream, please consider to give me a follow. Alright, let's just try to develop normally here. I think knight back on that move was a draw. You think so? Knight to b3. That's actually interesting. Could I... let me just go here, I think. Let's try to not make an opening blunder this time as well, because I'm thinking about that last move. But how do I find the last game again? It's not like there's a link here. I guess I could just bring it up quickly. That was a rapid game. What? Oh. Let's see. First, let's find a move in this game. I think it's alright just to play my bishop out. Yeah, it says this is a bad move. But yeah, this is even worse. So it says this is the best. Okay, maybe it's a draw, but I was just worried about king here. And then I guess I have to go here. And now we play bishop back here. Yeah, or maybe up there. Okay, that's actually a draw for some reason, but bishop here. Knight d4. Okay, so I dropped this pawn, but maybe I can still hang on. But yeah, I guess that was a better approach. I hoped I missed a move in the pawn endgame, so I hoped I had some better chances with 2 pawns against the queen. But it was probably a lost that as well. Lost that. Yeah, knight b2. I overlooked the free pawn. I gave up. The free pawn I gave up. If I just pushed it. Oh, earlier in the game, you mean? I'll just castle now. Alright, b2 is a bit weak, but I don't think there's any real issues. I think I should try to get the bishop out. Yeah. Okay, maybe not here, because then this move might come. Maybe I don't care. Because if it takes, at least I open up the f5. Oh, yeah, maybe that's true. Yeah, I think I'll go here now. Maybe go here. Trade off that good bishop. I feel like that's a very natural plan in the when your opponent has played the bishop here, but yeah, I should of course pay attention to what's going on here on the queen side. Should I allow b5? I'm not sure I have any choice, but maybe I can play a6 at least. But then maybe the knight gets there, so that's a bit annoying too. I think I'll just try this. And if b5, I of course need to move the knight somewhere. I'm not really sure where. I could try it maybe to move it to d4, or I could just move it to d8. It depends a bit on whether the bishops are traded off beforehand. Also. Alright. Guess I take, and maybe the knight takes then. I'm not really familiar with that move. I think it's alright to take with the king as well, but now this is more tempting to if b5 because there's no knight here to trade that off. But maybe e3 is annoying. Maybe. No, it was an interesting game at least, Miss Ollie. And an interesting endgame. Yeah, maybe I'll go here now. I could also maybe go h6. Of course, I'm a bit worried if it's possible to sacrifice at some point. but it's probably not. On the other hand, it's not that annoying if the bishop gets here, and then I can play h6, and it's not possible to go here, because then I can trap it. Alright. I just go here now. Is this the ID maybe? I'm not sure. Takes, and then it's not that good to go here, because maybe it's just gonna be traded off. Do I want to try to go f5? Maybe I do. By going here first, but then I allow the knight in here, so maybe I don't want that. Or how bad is that? Maybe it's alright. Let me try to have some kind of active plan at least. I could play f5 and then move the knight back. Might be a bit slow. At least I've gotten to think for a bit. What other plans can I try to find here? I feel like this often happens when I play against strong opponents. I just struggle to find a plan. Yeah, I think I'll just go f5 now. And yes, it's possible to trade here, but that bishop wasn't so good, so I'll be fine. Should I take with the knight or the queen? I'll take with the queen. Just not really sure if the knight had any good continuations from there. Okay, f4, that's certainly a bit aggressive. I could take, but I don't really like taking, because then I just help this knight becoming better. So if I ignore it, I think that's alright, because just take here and I can take with the knight or the pawn. So, and also then that kind of helps my knight maybe to get out here if I want that. Maybe I should try to just play this rook over. Yeah, as far as I can see, that's alright. While we have time, we can look at my schedule for next week. No more streams this week, but 3 streams next week. So I'll play more 3-check on Monday. I haven't had one 3-check stream before, and I think that went well. So I'll do more of those on Monday. And then Blitz and Bullet on Tuesday, and then on Thursday I'll try this solo chess thing, which I have barely tried it before. It's a thing on chess.com. So it's more like some kind of puzzles. It's a bit hard to explain, but I think that could be fun for some variation. And the week after that I won't be able to stream much because I have exams, but I'll do a couple of more streams in the end of May, and then I'll hope to come back stronger in June. Solo chess is quite easy. Yeah, I just tried a couple of the first ones a long time ago, not on this streaming account, but I know there's like maybe there's 30-40 different like levels, so I don't know how hard the last ones are. I'm not really sure the knowledge is that transferable into chess, but at least the pieces are the same, man. Yeah, maybe it's fun. We'll see. I think these drills things were kind of fun too, but I kind of got a bit tired too, so not too many at once, but I think I'll do more of those in some later stream. Not in May though, probably. Alright, so e3 supports here. I still don't want to take and allow this knight to take back. So I think my position is alright, but of course I want to try to improve it. I could maybe bring the knight around here. But I guess maybe just h3. Yeah, and also an issue with going here is that if it takes, then this will be hanging afterwards. So maybe I actually can't do that. Wait, if I take now, it's not really possible to take with a knight. Because then I can take here. So maybe I should exploit that. And take that pawn now. And then I guess the e-pawn takes. Yes, that's alright. I mean, I guess it could still be possible to take, but that's at least a pawn. And it's with a check as well. Rook takes, I didn't even think about that, but that's of course also possible. Now I think I want to go here. Unless there's some issues. At least I can't see them. Yeah. I threaten a fork. This pawn is a bit weak, but for now the knight has control. This bishop is kind of powerful, but it doesn't really do too much by itself. Restricts some squares, of course. I could consider bringing the knight in here. Alright, I could go here, and then it's only one legal move, and that's this. But maybe there's no point. It is a bit tempting, but the knight could get trapped. No, maybe it's not that easy to trap it. I was thinking about playing h4 to take this square, but that's not possible when the knight is on h3, of course. Or do I want to go here and maybe bring this knight here? I'm not sure if it does too much there though. Oh, it's possible to just take and queen, so that's well, a rook for 2 knights. I'll just go here then. Plenty of time still in this game though, so that's at least nice. How should I try to continue it? Maybe I want to go here now. But I'm not entirely sure what I should do if, for instance, d4 comes. Should I try to go here? That could be cool. I'll try that. I think my position is good. Or at least alright. I really have nothing to lose in this game. If I win, I gain 50 points, and if I lose 1. My rapid rating is kind of low though. Takes a very long time to increase it as the games last for so long. Especially as I think I've maybe played rapid 2 or 3 times before while streaming. And well, yeah, and of course on Tuesday I played blindfolded rapid, so that kind of made my rating decrease a lot. That move I was not aware of. How annoying is it? It threatens this guy. It also puts more pressure here, but if I go back, then I at least disconnect the queen from attacking here. I could take here though. That kind of looks interesting. Because that's some kind of fork. So if takes here, I can take the bishop. But maybe it gets trapped. I don't really want to take the rook, because then it's 2 pieces for a rook. I would love to have 2 moves in a row so I could go here and then here. It doesn't seem possible to just protect this one while it is where it is. I either need to move back, but then maybe h4 is an issue. Maybe not as well. Or I could take. So takes. I'm a bit worried it might get trapped somehow. And also that I guess it's possible to take here in the end of that line. Any other tricks here working? I don't really see it, so maybe I should just go here then. But of course, that's not really what I was hoping for. Yeah, but I still have this ID, and I mean, this knight could maybe at some point improve by going here, but that will weaken this pawn. Maybe if the rook or the queen moves, I could try to go here or here at some point. It is of course maybe possible just to trade off. Now I kind of regret not going for that decision about just taking here. Maybe that would have been better. So I think it's safe to take with the queen. I could take with the pawn, of course. Also, I add support to this pawn. Yeah, but if I took here, the thing is I could have gone up here too, so I think I would have been safe. So I guess it would just have been trades, but I think it would have been pretty good for me. Maybe it doesn't matter that much. So now I guess this one can't move because then I take here. Maybe I could try to bring the queen down here, for instance, putting some pressure here. Also increasing the pressure against the rook and knight, even though it doesn't threaten any of those pieces directly. There are some options there still. I don't think I have any chances of trapping this queen, it can so easily just get back here. Alright. Should I go back here now? It's still not really possible to move this knight as I have 2 pieces. And if I go here, also I can trade off if that knight goes there at some point. So I could actually do that, and if he goes back, I'm very happy with a draw here, so just because he's such a strong opponent. I guess maybe the idea was to stop this move. I'm not sure if I should go here. I mean, that knight is a bit oddly placed there as well. I'll try it. Maybe we can open up for some smothering mate in some lines. It doesn't really seem likely, but if I now... Say I could just play my queen here now, then that rook would have to move, and if the queen was not protecting here, I would have had mate. Probably not gonna happen, but it certainly is a bit annoying. Okay, increases the pressure. But still, this is now stopped by this, even though it's no longer a threat here. Did I go here now though? Seems kind of good. Unless there comes a lot of counter threats. I'll try it. Threat here, if that pawn pushes I can take here, so maybe the rook must go back here, for instance. Or the queen. But then I feel like that's a victory for me. The queen can't really, because then I can take here. The real challenge of solo chess is completing it without a mistake. Yeah, I don't think that will happen. I think I'm gonna make some mistakes. Okay, some counter threats here. Yeah. Threatening to take here, at least. This move could be a bit annoying, but what if I just take here? I feel like I'm better. Let me try it. We'll see. I just did it. You should be fine to do it, but all of them, all the puzzles, without a single mistake. It certainly seems hard, but I haven't really tried, so I can't really say for sure. Okay, there are some threats going on now, so maybe the queen can go here and threaten mate and my knight. But I guess I could go here, but then maybe h4. Worst case, I could just sack here and exchange. Yeah, I think I'll take this one now. Because also, now there is some ideas. If queen goes here, then okay, maybe the queen can take then. Because in some lines, if this took here and the queen was away, I could take here. Every single one, that's impressive. The main idea is to get all your pieces attacking one square. Yeah, I don't entirely remember the rules, but I remember them to some degree. Ah, this pawn is hanging. Didn't see that. But yeah, if I go here, I mean I threaten here. But then maybe this comes, but maybe here then. Or here immediately was what I was actually trying to point out. Time is running a bit down, but I still feel I have decent amount and I get those increments, so I shouldn't be worried about flagging. But I think it's worth spending this time now. Oh, but maybe this is good, yeah, combine that with the mate threat. What if I go here? Yeah, but just take here then, I guess. Will work. So should I try this? I mean, h4 is certainly coming. But I think it's the best try. Maybe I can try to go here then. Okay, so if I go here now, then I threaten to take here, so this isn't such an issue, I guess. So maybe protect. Or I could probably go here and just defend the mate. I don't know how dangerous this is. I think I should be able to deal with it. But every move costs some time now. I really don't want to blunder. Oh, that was better than I thought. I don't know why. I did kind of think about it. But I surely didn't think it all the way through. I thought more about if it was an issue with taking here, I guess. Did not take back because of the pin. But yeah, I was up a pawn, so we're still equal material. But my king is in some danger. Though that white king isn't that safe either, so we'll see. But I guess if takes here now, I need to take with the knight, because if not, if I take the rook, the knight will be hanging, but maybe I have a very big counter threat then. I don't really think so, as long as this rook kind of protects. Okay, so just moves back. Alright, but I dropped the pawn. So I can't be too happy with that. G6, maybe. Yeah, G6 looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try not to use the moves you say. You can suggest them, I'm just not gonna try to use them. That just looks so tempting. I'm sorry, Lita. But you are so much stronger than me, so... I'm not sure, are you watching Lita while you play, or are you not? Maybe I'm spoiling all my ideas. But that's alright, of course. It looked like a very strong move. At least to take away some of the pressure. Maybe the knight will go here. Maybe it's forced. I was also considering just going maybe queen here or here, putting some pressure on this pawn. I think this was more effective. Efficient. Yeah, now it goes there, so maybe I want to just take here now. Or maybe I don't, because then a new rook gets here. Okay, maybe I should just take here then. Maybe this move starts getting scary at some point. How do I deal with this? Oh, maybe, what if I take, and then I go here? Because then that rook is pinned. So maybe queen checks. I'm gonna try that. At least as far as I can tell, it's alright. Okay, that's the check. So now I really need to figure out where I want to go. Should I just go here? Maybe there's no more checks. It is a bit scary with this move, but I think it's alright. Just a bit scared of missing something here. Don't think there's really time to use this. Okay, should I just trade off the rooks? I think I'll just do that. Alright, still tricky. What if I go here? I don't think the trade is good for my opponent because this pawn is gonna get strong. Missed that check, but I think it's alright. I could check here, but then king gets up and maybe it's nothing. I could check here. King to the side, I don't have any follow-up checks. I could also just go back and kind of protect everything. And yeah, I'm happy with trading off queens. As yeah, but maybe it's just gonna improve his position. Maybe I should do something better. Not really easy to improve it though, without getting the king out. Past this thing. Of course there is some risk, because I'm not sure I will win every pawn endgame, but I think I have very good chances in most of them. What if I push here now? I think that's good for me. I think so. This could be a huge win for me, but still a long way to go before that's gonna happen. Could easily become a draw as well. He checks here, I'm not really sure. Okay, maybe I can go back here now. I'm not even sure if I want to push for a win against such a strong opponent. But I mean, I feel like I have decent control. But it could require me to risk a lot if I really want to try to win it. Let me at least try to just improve slightly, and then we'll see. Yes, this is possible now. I can't take that. But don't think it's that much of a disaster either. Alright, king gets closer. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. What if I go here now? Then it's possible to force the queens off, but I think that's good for me. But I'm not all sure. Or I could check, but then the king gets kind of more activity, I guess. I just give a check. Maybe I should just offer a draw. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. I'll do that. But certainly still some chances here. Let me try to go here. Threaten this maybe. Probably possible to just keep going though. Alright. I go here now. Still think it's kind of hard to win for any one of us. Now I don't think I want to trade off queens anymore. I'm not really sure, but with this king getting closer to my pawn. Ah. But I need to keep the pace. Oh, I can't go there at least. That would have been stupid to go here and just drop the queen. Don't want to trade now, I think. I think that's gonna be really scary for me. As he can create a passed pawn here and here, while I only have this one. Alright. Start to push the pawns. Yeah, maybe that's just scary. I don't know if it just goes h5 now and I just trade. It's gonna be a passed pawn there. Doesn't do it. That's more like blocking it. I have been able to gain some time back at least. Alright, I don't think I can take there. Takes, and then I go here. Here, but then this is getting strong. Maybe I can. It's so annoying if it doesn't work. I'm gonna try it. Because this pawn is really dangerous. You are excited, Miss Holly. Let's hope you are right. I'm just gonna push. Now I don't want to draw. I think you over push this, Lita. Now I take. Then I take here. Maybe I could just have pushed. Now we are still not within the square, so this is gonna be easy. And I have beaten a 2-1 opponent. Don't know if I've done that before. I beat this almost 2-7 guy in King of the Hill, but I think he was very much overrated. So now it's all over. This was a good way to end the day and to end the week of streaming. So I'll be back next Monday. And this mating with the queen I've practiced so many times today with those drills. So should not fail with that one. Whew, what a game. It certainly was a long fight, and it probably was a draw there, but yeah, that's of course the hope when you are the lower rated, that your opponent over pushes in a drawn endgame and you get the advantage in the end. Yeah, the Caro-Kann. Just needed a second there to figure out what was going on. But just a normal Caro-Kann opening, and yeah, that's certainly not main line. But let's just keep playing some normal moves. Maybe it could turn into main line if he goes bishop there. There's something close to it. Okay, that's a free piece. That must be the second, or okay, maybe it's not. Not aware of this line at all. Because if not, that would have been like the second or third time today. I would just have been given a piece for free. What's the best way to give back that piece? Maybe just play c3. That's a move I want to play, no matter what. But I can win some tempos though, if I now go here. Kind of forcing that queen to move again, or maybe the knight could go here, but alright, gives a check. I think just trading off the queens would be alright. Feel like I have a lead in development. So I'm not sure if this was his preparation from his side. I would kind of suspect so, but I'm not really impressed by it. So now I can castle, I guess. It's not that easy to break through though. Maybe I should have gone here. Probably no point. I think I'll just bring this bishop back. And where should this bishop go? Maybe here. That kind of stops that, so maybe I should have done it last move. Okay, what's the plan with that knight? Maybe he wants to go here. So I will just trade that off, of course. I could go here now if I want to. I'm not sure if there's any issues to it. I don't think so. And I guess I will take with the rook. I mean, the pawn is also possible, but that will open the d file, and with both my bishops there, I'm not sure how much of a good idea that is. Because then I probably need to move the bishops again soon. Okay, so it doesn't take. That's alright. Maybe just bring the rook in central. And we'll see. Now it takes. And I think it's still alright to just take with this rook. Could go here and force me to move again, but I'm not too worried about that move. Okay, b5, certainly more aggressive. Don't know how good it is though. I could try to just go a3, but it really weakens my light squares. So there are some good knight outposts done. I'll just try to go back for now. Okay. Really wants to create something here. Maybe I should be concerned. I'm not really sure. Did I go here? I'm not sure I want to do that, but I kind of want to trade this off. But what if he takes? Yeah, I guess I take here, but maybe it just brings the other knight in. So I could take here. And if maybe just go here now. And if it trades, I guess we have a kind of equal position. I might have a slight advantage. Okay, it doesn't trade. So that means he claims that knight is kind of good. And he might be alright. He might be correct. But we'll see. I don't want to go here, but then this bishop doesn't become that good anymore. Maybe I can try to go here first. But then he can go here though. Let me try this move maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. Yeah, this isn't good. I want to play b3, but then this and a3 I drop a pawn. And this pawn is hanging. So this is a bit serious actually. If I need to go here. I guess that's the truth. And I'm very low on time. Now it takes. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to take with the pawn. I don't want to weaken this second rank to allow a rook in there. Even though this kind of weakens my pawns. But I think that helps, because it's much easier to handle now. Now I could go here. Maybe I can just try to hold this one. This should be an easy draw. But I have a bit of a load time, just a pawn down here, but it shouldn't really be an issue. I think at least. Maybe if he plays super precise, he could create some sort of attack, but I kind of doubt it. And now at least I can play some quick moves probably, so that's something. Okay, but this pawn is of course a bit weak. Block or take? I think I should go past and block, because if not he could take with the king and also put pressure here. Oh, okay, that wasn't... I kind of panicked for a moment there, because I thought he would just win that pawn, but I had one resource, of course. How did I blunder this? That's kind of unbelievable. Should be easy with those 2 seconds increments, but yeah, I'm a bit tired today, so I can blame that, of course. Now it should be lost, of course, but practically maybe this is an issue. I get a counter threat. He should be faster though. But no way to defend this. Could go for the mate threat. Maybe just rook here. This pawn will drop, so I should lose it, of course. But now if it... Oh, he should take with the king. Also put pressure here. Or don't take at all. Alright. Now I guess you could actually just give up that rook. Probably. But you don't have to either. Just don't allow me to check your king and you're alright. What was the idea behind that? Was that just a blunder? That was very confusing. I'm not sure anymore. Maybe I can't actually protect this pawn. I could win this game. It's probably a draw though. But I think that was a huge blunder. And maybe the follow-up move as well. Because now it's just 1 versus 1. Still though. I don't think I can go here next move because takes and then gives me a check after I take with the rook and I drop my rook in the end. Wow, he's just collapsing. Now I might be winning. Yeah, this should be easily won. What a collapse. Now just go here, for instance. And this is over. What a turnaround. I just saw this earlier, retry mistakes. I'm just curious what that is, so I'll just see. Is it like a tactic with the right moment? Or... But this just looks like the analysis thing. We'll see. Just for once, to see what it is. So I played Queen E2, and that was probably not the best move. I guess that's what it says. I mean, it's not that many possible moves either. Maybe it's knight e5. Yeah, but I actually have a huge advantage here. I'm not entirely sure why, but I guess it's just positionally much better. And then I also had one other mistake. Here. Yeah, this is of course when I just dropped the pawn. So, but it actually says it was kind of lost before that as well. But I guess, yeah, I should just go here, for instance. I just went here and I didn't have this move after here again. But in the end it worked out. I could also try black's mistakes. Those should be more ugly. Yeah, here, this is of course a horrible move. Just, I think it's a draw after that. And then he made another blunder after that. And it was winning. So what's the best move here? I think there are dozens of good moves. Maybe you could just, for instance, play rook here. And try to support this pawn. Maybe also just rook here. That might be even better. Yeah. I think it was a lot of moves though. Good enough. And also he blundered here, of course. He played the king e1, just gave up that last pawn and lost the game. But if you don't do that, you should be easily able to hold here. But what I don't think you, for instance, can go king here, because then I give a check. Maybe you can. Okay, I give a check and the king goes. Yeah, I guess it just needs to go back, and then I get a queen, give up the rook, and take back with my rook, and then it's lost. So you don't have that many moves, but maybe you could just play. Okay, I don't think just takes works, because then I take and you go to the side. No, I think it barely wins for me, as my king is so close to that pawn. Lone pawns could often challenge kings. Or challenge rooks, I mean, if you have your own king to support it and not your opponent. But there my king is so close as well. Maybe we could just go here though. No, yeah, I guess just moving here is too strong. But what's the move then? Maybe it could just be a bunch of checks. It actually seems a bit hard. Yeah, I think it should just give checks and say I go here. I think you could just kind of move again. And if my king gets too far away, maybe already here actually you can just take and rook takes, and then this pawn and king should be enough to forcing the rook to give itself up for that pawn, and then it's a draw. Okay, that was kind of a cool feature. I've never tried that one before. So, same time tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time, I will play Blitz and also do some tactics. This really weakens the king. So what if I just take that pawn? I guess you should play this now to stop. Yeah. So I add some pressure on it. I'm not sure I get anything from it, but looks like an unnecessary risk, if not more. But I do threaten now, I think, to take, and if you... Isn't this just very good for me? Maybe you can move the king. But if I now just go here, and if you push, I can just take, and you can't take back, because then the rook drops. Could maybe try to go up here or here, but I must claim that's kind of a victory for me. So I could give a check here if I want to, but maybe it's no point. I think I want to just keep the queens at least. You could check here, but you could just push the pawn, so that's just gonna waste time for me. And let's try to play this bishop. Yeah, maybe here, threatening to go here. So that's a check the other way, but I think I can just go here now if I want to. I'm not really, maybe I want to do this instead. Just because after the king moves, then it's 2 pieces putting pressure on that bishop. So now I could castle, but now this might be better. I guess the king should go back here, because if it goes up here, it becomes scary with this move, and maybe the queen can get into the attack, so probably a good decision there. Now I think I'll just try to castle. Even though this is a bit scary. I could play d5 at some point. Maybe I can try to bring this one in as well, and now threaten to go here or here, and then bishop takes, but then I can take with the other one. So how is it gonna be if he starts pushing down here now? I think this is alright for me. I'm not really sure, but it feels natural. Okay. Yeah, this is just good, isn't it? Because I take care afterwards. Oh, the rook. How long has that rook been hanging for? Just completely missed that. So yeah, a lot of good stuff going on. I guess I'll just take that then. Yeah, that was very stupid. Or not very high quality, not to see that. And now I guess I could just go here if I want to. Oh, and now I did this and I protect this one and save this one, and I mean maybe I could mate here. Some crazy mate net, but simpler to just take. I am up so much material now. I could also now maybe just trade off, keeping it simple. Yeah, I'm up material equal to a queen. Now I go here and I also force off these pieces. Maybe even more powerful to actually go rook here, but doesn't really matter. Now if he for instance goes here, I don't care if he takes my rook. That's just gonna make it simpler, but that's just a full piece, so even better. Yeah, that's the game, and that's gonna be it for today. At least I won't get in the same situation as now, that I'm just completely winning and just almost flagging. So it's gonna be a pet row. So he just takes, that's the most normal move, so nothing too unique going on yet. And I take. I hope he doesn't play d4. That's kind of the move I find most annoying. Alright, so he decides to play a bit aggressively, just putting some pressure here. I'm not that used to that in this line. I'm more used to it before you take those pawns. So I'm not really sure what the best move is. It could be to maybe just bring the bishop out. I'm gonna try that. I don't think this works. And now just castle. Yeah, I think it's alright. I could consider to push d5 at some point. I guess he will play d3 to, or maybe just that. Now I could go d5 if I want to. Or I could just move the knight back. Let me try d5. Seems a bit more aggressive. It's not really a threat to take the bishop though, because you can just take back here. But I could do it if I want to. Unless I have a good intermediate move, like maybe taking here. Yeah, but the thing is the bishop will be hanging. So I guess I maybe have to take here. Maybe this wasn't too good for me. Or I could... I mean, I could move back and then take... Okay, maybe trade off the queens. Oh, I don't want to trade off the queens, because then the rook gets here and can take here. But... Alright, could I just go back? It is a move that could be very bad. Let's try it, actually. Because if I just took here, he would take here, and he would still threaten my bishop and also threaten the pawn. So he takes. And now I guess I should just take here. Because as I said, if I take and let him take first, he can take here in the end of that line. So this looks better. That queen could look a bit scary, but it can't really do anything by itself. Maybe he wants to trade off the queens. Maybe I want to later. It feels a bit unnecessary to allow his... Wow, let's not pre-move anything by accident, even though this was a very safe pre-move, actually. It seems a bit unnecessary to let the rook get down here for free. Wait, what if I just go here now? Okay, I guess he can just take here if he wants to. And then I take. So that way I might just be losing a tempo. So maybe this is just better. This pawn could easily get weak though. But he hasn't taken any central control with the pawns. Okay, so he tries to threaten here. How important is that pawn? It could be a bit problematic to defend. I could defend it now though, just by doing this. I don't really think I have anything better either, so let's just do that for now. Alright, this knight could become annoying, but... Yeah, okay, I guess the main idea is just to take here. To what degree should we care about that? I could go here. But... I'm not sure how long I can stay there. It is two pieces putting pressure and two defending. I don't want him to just be able to take here. What about something like queen here? Threatening the queen, and if he takes I can take back and also threaten this move. But if he takes here, he also protects the queen though. Then I take with the pawn, and he takes my queen, and I take back. It's very problematic to actually defend here, maybe. Let's try that. Can he go anywhere and not trade off the queens? I guess he could go back here. Or here. Is that the only places? Alright, so he takes there, and now it's very important I don't take the queen, because then he can take here and just win a piece. So I take here, messing up my pawns a bit. So I feel like I have the worst position, but maybe it's not that much worse. And I'm not really sure if he can actually take here, because it seems very problematic to defend this pawn. He could maybe just move the rook, and when I take, he moves the other one, so it doesn't drop our rook at least, but I think it looks good, and also I don't think my knight will get trapped. I will be able to get it out again, maybe going down here, or maybe just back where it came from. So yes, he could of course go away here now. That after this this one is taken off the board. But I have a lot of pressure against this square. Could I do some discovery? Maybe put this one here. Is that just winning the game? No, but you take with the knight and you provide more support. But what if we go here instead? I'm gonna try that. So 3 pieces attacking against 1. And it could easily become a mate if I'm just allowed to take here. If it was my turn now, I could just take here, he had to go here, and then I just sack the queen. Okay, so he provides more support, but it's still 3 attackers against 2 defenders. So maybe I can just take with the knight. This doesn't really work, I can just take it with the rook, for instance, or maybe the queen for that matter. And he can't take, because then it's a checkmate. I just give up the queen for a back rank mate. And I also have a discovery. He can't get out of the discovery because he can't go here due to the knight. If he goes here, it's another discovery, which, worst case for me, just wins the queen. And that's worst case. Okay, so he might have found a much better move here, which might at least temporarily deal with it, but wait, can't I just take here now? That rook is pinned, and even if it wasn't, I would still have 1 material. Alright, so he manages to create some problems for me at least. Little time, can I just do this now? I threaten checkmate. Time, yes, you're right. But I feel like I'm very close to a mate, so I think I don't need the time later. So I can go here, very important, he doesn't have discovery now with the rook. I threaten this check, which will eventually lead to checkmate, but he could deal with it by pushing this pawn or bringing the rook back, for instance. But that move I don't think deals with anything. Now it's gonna be a checkmate, and it's actually gonna be a queen sacrifice. This looks more like Puzzle Rush. Oh, I thought I was black, so I just thought mate in one. What's going on? But I wasn't black. So this could actually be a puzzle where we are happy with drawing. But I think we can go for a win here. And we need to deal with the checkmate threat, and also the rook is being threatened. I think we want to do is to make us what's the word, a skewer with the king with the queen behind somehow. I guess that's the most common way to win these kinds of positions. So if you go here, then you force the king back, but you can't really force it far enough back to win the queen. But maybe if you go here first, stopping the mate, and at least if you take, then you win the queen afterwards and the game with that extra rook. But is it forced to take? That's the question. You threaten checkmate actually by going here. But say that the queen moves here to kind of take control over that. Oh, but then you have this move with a new skewer. And anywhere else that queen could go? It could go here to try to stop that move. So, but it could also be that this just stops that checkmate threat. So that's it. Of course. It could be. So here, and you need to stop the mate and protect the queen, so maybe this is forced. I can't really see any other moves working. Then, unless you can give a check, but I don't think you can. That's right. Okay, he took. Then I guess it was a win the other line as well. Let's see what you have written. Tower h5, yes. Then tower a6. Ah, so we had a skewer there as well, maybe. That's a nice one. So we can just go here, and it's the same. 3 different skewers who in total make the position 1 there. This skewer and this skewer we got to play with taking this thing, and the final skewer, which was this one. That's kind of nice. Okay, in this position you could actually also just have gone here. So 2 different ways there. If you are greedy and want to keep both rooks, then you play this move. But it didn't really require it to win the position. Only 26 more points to pass 2000. And we have 20 minutes about that of streaming left, so should be possible, but of course it depends on the puzzles we get. If queen e6, which on the other move? Rook e7. I'm not entirely sure about the line there, but I guess I should have looked at it before I switched to the next one. Yeah, I understand. Was the last puzzle. Alright, I'm black. I finally figured that out. I guess it could be about mating, but it could also be about something else. Like winning the queen. But how do we want to get... I guess we need to make a check with the knight. And this seems a bit nonsense, so that leaves this one. And well, first let's consider what happens if you take. Then we have this check. That's going to be a checkmate no matter where you go. So you can't take. And if you don't take, you could go here, here, or here. So if you go here, then maybe check here. Yeah, that's just winning actually. And if you go here, maybe we could still go here, but then it's not a check at least. And same goes, well, I mean for this move you can't even go queen here, but wait, then you can just go queen here. And yeah, that's gonna probably be checkmate, but if you go here and check and here, you don't have the check here because of the queen. I assume this must be the solution, but I kind of want to figure it out completely. So if you go there, I mean, no point in just going back, but maybe we can just go here. Maybe white doesn't have any threats or way of defending. You try to go here to defend against the mate here. Maybe just check with the knight then. That seems to be good enough. So that leaves what happens when the king goes here. This check seems so natural, but then you go here. You could also try to check with the knight. But still... Wait, is that just mate? Yeah, okay, I missed it, couldn't go here. I think it works. So then I think I can just go here. Okay, maybe I can go here as well. You should look into the difference. I think this is better, because then we have this move. And also the queen contributes to attacking the rook. Let me just look at the chat now. I haven't looked, so I gotten it spoiled. Knight h4, yes. Yes, it was made all the lines, but I had to spend some time figuring out, because it was kind of different solutions for all the 3 possible squares where the king could run to. But eventually it was a success. I like the puzzles with few pieces. They're often actually quite challenging, but I like them. Let's see, how do we mate here? I feel like it's very natural to just go here, threaten both mate and knight, but on the other hand, I guess it's possible to go here then and stop both threats, at least temporarily. But what if we then just move sideways again, threaten it once more? Or maybe even up. That might be better, because if you go sideways you can probably play knight here. But if you go here, 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 you threaten the knight and you still threaten mate. I think that's it. Yeah, and this is just basic, of course. You do well, boy. Yeah, thank you. Oh, only 2 rating points to go. Looks good. Let's try to break 2000 here. The king seems a bit weak, and a lot of stuff going on with queen controlling these 2 squares, that rook, and this knight, all the pieces kind of participating to some degree. But we need to find a move order who just decides the game. And moves we could consider. I mean, this is fancy if it works, but I don't think it works. Maybe king takes, rook takes. I don't really see the mate. Could be there, but I don't think so. And if you take here, it's possible to take the queen, but on the other hand, it's not checkmate. You can give the queen back, but that's gonna cost a rook. Wait, you can maybe check here and win the queen for free, but on the other hand, you gave a queen away for free. I'm not really sure. That could be an option. Let's conclude with that for now. And what if we go here? Could that work? You threaten a mate here. And if you take the queen, I don't have a mate. I thought you had mate here, but the queen can take. So of the moves I have considered so far, I guess this is most. Wait, was that the move? Yeah, that was the move I considered, and then this, and then check, queen in between, check, take with the pawn, and maybe this rook takes, king here. I mean, it could just win another rook, but I feel like we should have more. And also, I don't really see the difference between which rook to take with. And when there are two moves who are very similar, that's usually not the tactic, because the tactics tend to have one much better solution. Yeah, but I think we should have something here. So we check. I assume that's the best move. And this. Okay, that stops it. So maybe it wasn't any difference. Yeah, maybe puzzle stops. Take with the other, then you win. Ah, that might be true. So if takes, then you take with this one, and do you win the bishop? Oh, yeah, I guess you do, because you take and you can't save the bishop, because then the rook gets lost. Okay, that's clever. And we passed 2000, so that's nice.